Come on! Oh my god, that was so good! You guys saw that, right?
On endless floors and corridors, weak but not broken. And through the rust, it's hunting us. The last breath is spoken.
Lashes, they gonna do work.
We're live now.
Wow.
I have to
Yeah,
share my screen one sec.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Absolutely.
Music ready.
Somewhere deep down, I'm super hoping she puts the old Tomb Raider mansion music on. It'd be fitting.
Okay. So, Poppy, would you like to give a recap of Saturday's or Friday's session?
What?
What?
No.
No?
I mean, as you failed
I
your
thought
timing.
I thought I'd try and help you out. That's fine. Okay, so what happened on Friday? Also, first, welcome in everybody to another episode of the Blessed by Frigg campaign. They did manage to leave Nilinosum after Poppy spent the night serenading Nigel in his were-rat form, and they safely managed to get through an evening of him not escaping his manacles. They arrived at the Eldmere estate, where Lady Eldmere had provided them with a horses and carriage with many supplies, including a writ of audience, signet seal and a nice little scroll for Nigel to disguise him quite readily. Smartly, too, as he would soon find out. They arrived in the city, were ushered through the security after having spent 2 days on the road, at which point Derek nearly killed Nigel when he offered to identify an item for Derek, and Derek willingly handed over a silver ring to be identified, and Nigel held and continued to hold the ring for the entire minute of the spell, taking damage every turn, which dropped him to the floor. He died again, and Agatha was thankfully there, ready to pick him up. He
Again.
thanked her for reviving him by giving her a scroll of Revivify, telling her, "You're probably going to need this." And I'm sure in her head she thought, "For you." And they arrived. They were ushered through security. Didn't have to go through the regular line with everybody else. Got to the keep. Went up the stairs. Inside, Agatha noted a couple of runes of protection on the keep walls, which are important. And I hope you took notes. And then they were ushered inside, where they were giving their names to the steward, who announced their presence. Everybody gave it fairly easy name. Poppy spent some time.
Yeah, can we get a recap on the names?
No, you can't. You can go back and watch the VOD.
Names.
I'll let you each say your own name if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Poppy, off you go.
Poppy, you lead the group.
Fuck, hang on, I gotta find it.
The longest one first. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with that. Let's see, where is it?
Derek was Sir Derek of the Spoken Word and Keeper of Spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Of the freely spoken word and
Really
keeper of
spoken word.
spoons.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
So
then,
it's
Pika.
Poppy Dew, Joy Blossom, Ophelia, Bumble Patch, Dappleflare, the Jewel of Leonhall, the City of Echoed Songs, daughter of Balgor Frosthammer Granite Helm, the Unyielding Shield, Grand Laureate of Lyrical Legend, Sovereign of Stage and Story, Mistress of Mirth and Melody, Archmistress of Masquerade, Virtuoso of the Veiled Mask, Keeper of 1,000 Faces, Light of the Courts, Bright Heart of the Halls, and Gentle Voice to kings and commoners alike.
I feel much better because you breathed twice during that. I only had to breathe once, so I feel much better about my.
I wasn't trying. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm doing that.
Nigel?
Oh, mine's really simple. I'm just Master Nigel. Not Master Nigel of the Unseen Hand.
Lizzy?
Elizabeth Theros, sworn protector of Serenity Hollow.
Yes, very good. They were then bid to approach the throne of the Duke.
Am I not giving my name?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, fuck you, Andy.
Forget.
I was like,
I'm getting double inspiration for that
I
now.
was like,
You fucking whore.
We don't.
I've got one in reserve now. Being ignored by the DM.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
Go ahead.
Canon now.
Go ahead.
Sister Agatha St. Clair, revered sister of the daughters of Twella. Fuck you, Andy. That's also just been added on to the end.
Who's Andy? Oh, that's weird. So, they were ushered forward. When Agatha stepped over an insignia on the floor, it did glow faintly, reacting to something in her possession. And then they approached the Duke, but as soon as she mentioned the Windbrand name, the Duke stopped them, ushered everyone out of the audience hall, and then retired to a room that had protective magic on it so that no sound could escape it, no listening devices could be heard. They advised him of what had transpired. He mentioned something called the Eastern Watch. He worried. He felt he would need to arouse assistance, but he worries that the other provinces may view it as a potentially hostile action, and then he realized these people aren't affiliated. They can be useful, and has asked them to come back in a few days. He will send for them, and they advise him that Lady Eldmere had told them they could retire to the Finch in Old Town, which the Duke says clever, and then bids them farewell. They leave and are taken by the carriage driver into Old Town to an estate, which when they approach the gate, Agatha realizes from her having read Simple Animals book, there's a finch on the Golden Crest outside of the house. And when they advise the servant that's at the door there that they are there at the behest of Lady Eldmere to retire to the Finch, he says, "Oh, you mean Finchy?" Finchy. And so we receive. So, the butler, servant, what have you, has advised you all that this is the Finchy estate, and he has asked for your names, any kind of mark that you may bear.
Just gonna nudge Agatha with my foot.
I'm gonna hold out which of the writs that he so desires. The one on my. Well, then I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
We were given this.
yes, of course, I see. And you require rest, you said?
Rest, accommodation, just somewhere to stay, really, for the next few days until the Duke calls for us.
Of course. My lady is not currently in residence. She did leave some weeks ago. We do expect her to return any day, but I will advise her of your return, or advise her of your presence on her return. Please follow me. And he will lead you all inside the estate. The doors open onto, definitely not as grand as the palace or the keep was, but definitely very refined tastes inside. They all have kind of earthen tones everywhere. A lot of medium to dark brown woods, stone colors, that kind of thing, on the inside. He will provide you each with your own room, suite, very nice looking, very fashionable. Everything is clean, well kept, definitely fancy. Agatha, as you pass through one particular hallway as the steward leads you to your room, can you roll a perception check for me?
Absolutely. Dirty 20.
You have walked through several halls of this house so far, with everyone else's there, each taken to a different room. You notice several cabinets with different pieces of art, figurines, collectibles of high value, that kind of thing. And as you pass by one cabinet, a rather odd empty space catches your eye. It is a tea set missing a few cups, a pot, a few small plates, in a pattern that seems familiar.
If I may, first of all, thank you for showing the rest of us to our rooms. I noticed in that cabinet a big empty space. What used to be there?
Oh, not used to. My lady often takes some of her more endearing keepsakes with her when she travels, just to take a piece of home with her. She has taken this set with her on her current travels.
Well, while we were making our way over to here, I did happen upon a tea set at an abandoned campsite. I don't know if it could be the same one. And I'll sort of like reach in, just pull out like one of the teacups.
Abandoned? Oh my. Yes. If you don't mind, could I take a look?
Oh yeah, of course. I'll hand it over.
He will take a look at it, look at the stamp on the bottom, reach into one of the cupboards after removing a key from a ring at his side, unlocking it, opening the door, grabbing a corresponding teacup, and you could see the light of recognition in his eyes as the stamps at the bottom of the cup match. He goes, "Oh dear, I haven't heard abandoned. You say? Was there anything else of note around, or just the tea set?"
I think there was also a pack, but I do not have that in my possession.
Oh dear. You'll have to excuse me. Yes. I shall speak with the master of coin in the house here, and we shall reward you for the safe return of these items. I must, however, speak with someone to ascertain the safety of my lady, if you don't mind. Your room just there at the end of the hall. Turns slightly right. It has a blue door to it. If you'll excuse me. And he immediately turns on his heel and starts rushing down the hall.
Did he take the entire tea set, or has he just got the teacup?
He just took the teacup. He's a little flustered.
Okay, well then I'm just going to place like the tea set next to the cabinet on the floor, like against the wall, just so it's safe out of the way, but he'll see it.
He hasn't locked the cupboard. He basically just, like, his mind is just
he didn't? Okay.
out of his fucking mind. He's just gone. He's just...
Then it's going back in. I'm just going to place it in, but sort of like push it as close as it'll go. Because I don't just like one of those old cabinets where it's not quite on level floor, so the door just slowly just keeps going out.
Can you do me a second perception check?
There's a booby trap, isn't there? I'm going to get killed. So you put your hand in, and suddenly your hand is gone.
Yeah, the cabinet's a mimic, and it eats you.
I'm 19, so.
As you're closing the door, you just notice a small hand from beside you reaching up to grab a spoon.
I'm just going to smack it.
A spoon? And you said have spoons.
There's not trading. This isn't trading. This is stealing.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay, let's go to our room.
Okay. And he just like reaches up and grabs your finger to walk beside you.
I'm just gonna like crouch down and pat Derek and just be like, "It's okay, Derek. We're returning this time."
What's returning? Why would you return?
Agatha found something of theirs they lost, so we brought it back.
What if I lost that spoon?
Well, if it had been one of your spoons, then I would hope someone would return it to you.
What if I return it to me?
Not that spoon.
The next
we'll find
spoon?
you a better spoon. We'll find a better one. We'll find one.
The next spoon.
Maybe not the exact next one, but soon.
Okay. Excuse me while
I also like to imagine, because Lizzy's a monk, she's just like crouch walking next to the raccoon. Trying to talk to him as we're walking.
I'm just gonna message you something now, Abby. Just for you to keep in mind. Okay. So, each of the rest of you is then led to another room within what looks to be some kind of guest wing that you're in. Like I said, there's some like fancy paintings on the wall, plush carpeting within the rooms, hardwood floors, some marble throughout. It's a very nicely decorated area. Each of you has like a small sitting room. And it's like, imagine if you're going to like a nice hotel. You have a nice bedroom, tiny desk, little sitting area, bathroom. Not having to share.
I've never had to share. Well, actually, no, once we shared, didn't we?
Well, while Agatha's in her room, she's going to clean up because I assume we are still dusty.
Yeah, I think Lizzie's taking a bath. She's just, yep, I'm just getting clean now.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
I'm probably gonna.
Dry bath.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do something. I'm gonna jump in the bath, and I'm gonna probably read my book as well at the same time and relax.
Okay.
And clog up the drains with my fur. Shave my legs. Might take a while.
Sticked out before we even get settled.
Well, just heard him say he's shaving his legs.
That was a joke. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
shave
heard
my
it.
legs.
I
He
heard
just-
it.
No,
Yeah.
that was a joke.
You gotta
can
be careful when you
no,
commit
can
things
you,
like that.
Can you please hang on?
No.
Can you please roll a d4?
I'm not
Oh,
shaving
no.
my legs. It was a joke. I'm reading my book. I can't read a book.
Just
and
roll a
shave my legs at the
d4.
same-
Just roll a d4.
Just do it.
3.
3. Okay. You are still getting used to doing new things in a new body. And although you don't intend to shave your legs, a razor does drop when you kind of haphazardly try to get into the bath, and it does cut your leg for what would normally be slicing damage, but because of your resistance, it does no damage other than to just startle you a bit. Just be careful what you say.
Hey, fine.
Okay.
How
So,
much longer have I got this book to read for?
I would say you're probably done if you're reading for like an hour.
Sounds good.
Habib, Lizzy, are you doing anything other than just cleaning up?
She's just cleaning up and then like making her clothes as presentable because my spare set of clothes is dirty because I let Nigel borrow them temporarily.
Okay. I will say, as all of you have finished bathing, almost like within minutes of each other, there's someone that knocks on your door asking if you have anything to be laundered.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna give me 1 second and just gonna. Is there a robe in here?
Yeah.
Beautiful. She's just
I
gonna
will say
stretch out to the robe.
each of your
and then
rooms
get both
comes
sets
with
of
like
clothes.
a pair of like silk pajamas in varying sizes and a nice plushy
She's
robe.
working quickly. She's just gonna put the robe on and then bring both sets of her clothes to the side. Here you go.
And they will advise you that it will be returned in the morning, ready for you.
Thank you.
Anybody else doing it? Poppy, get your clothes
am.
cleaned.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, all of my clothes, and I'm hanging up my cape that's been in my pack, so it can be unwrinkled when it comes time to go back to the Duke.
Okay.
So
Need y'all?
Yeah, I'll have my clothes cleaned.
Agatha?
So, as Agatha is asked this question, she kind of just looks down at her plate armor.
The attendant goes, or polished?
Polished?
Not what I'm currently wearing, but I'll go into my backpack and pull out my green velvet dress. Could you clean this and be like extra careful with it?
Oh, of course, and we'll press these wrinkles right out.
Wonderful, thank you.
damn, I should have given him my cloak. Oh well.
It's okay. Next time, maybe Agatha will tell you about it in the morning. If you're like, look how nice my dress looks.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh shit.
Okay. So you guys are all provided with dinner as well. Pretty sumptuous fare, mouth-watering meats, nice breads. Derek wastes no time and just starts eating whatever he can get within reach, grabbing the biggest spoon that he can, which is actually a salad spoon, but nobody told him that.
Mm.
So he literally just rips it out of the salad bowl and just starts using it as like a bigger spoon possibility.
Look, he's using utensils.
Haven't we all had that urge to do that at least once in our lives?
Sometimes.
Do you guys have any discussions over dinner? Like that?
Not that I can think of.
Well, what is the plan for Nigel for this evening? Because we're not like at a cellar with spikes in the wall or in the forest where we can tie him to a tree. Are we just
I
gonna
believe I should be
tie him
fine
to his
tonight.
bed?
We're fine. We had the last full moon.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
never mind then.
But what you kids want to do in the privacy of your own rooms?
Nope. I'm hoping I'm on the other end of the hallway from him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the other end, but you know, a couple doors down probably.
Okay, that's good.
Is the butler around anywhere?
Yeah, you can see that there is like an attendant standing ready at the door.
Excuse me. Just out of curiosity, is anywhere of this building that's off limits?
But
Because I don't want to accidentally go for a walk and be in an area I'm not supposed to be.
well, if you should find yourself on the other side of the house, those are the private quarters. So there's the main hallway which you entered on, and he would have noted that you guys had turned left into like the guest wing. And he says that anything on the opposite side of the building is considered private quarters, and he would sort of request that you not enter that area.
Okay.
Above table. You guys won't be in this city a long time. That's all I'm saying.
Just good to know the layout of the building I'm staying in.
So, did anyone catch how handsome that Duke was?
God.
Yeah,
It's
Just me?
hard.
Oh,
Pretty cute.
Through a mouthful, Derek is just saying, I'm most handsome.
Yes, you are,
Yes.
buddy.
That is very true.
He really has no idea what it means, but he's just somebody else told him that, so he's now like, I am most handsome.
I need to buy him some books and see if we can teach him to read or if he already knows how to read so he can learn more things. Just
I mean, that is something above table. Can he even read? Well, I mean, we'll probably have to find out because I know
We
he
can
can
find
speak
out.
and understand common, but can he read common? That's the question.
I mean, the fact that he can understand and talk back to us, we should be able to teach him to read like any other child.
Just think if we make him like the smartest raccoon in the world.
Be a dangerous thing.
World domination by Derek. Oh no. Andy over there.
Um,
Plot
smirking.
twist, Derek is the
Uni,
complete
what's Derek's intelligence? Does he have a modifier to it? I don't think he does,
Let me
but
check.
he might.
Oh no.
Oh no, is it low?
-3.
Oh no.
Poor buddy.
He is thick as pig shit.
You can try.
Poor
You
child.
can definitely try.
I would. I'd love to see them try that.
You can try. We'll see what
It
happens.
better have pretty pictures.
I'm just gonna say the rules for him to actually learn anything, keep it, will be like astronomically high. But you can try.
I'm good. Because I feel if he can read, he doesn't need me anymore.
No.
Buddy.
So you're going to stunt his development, so he always relies on you.
Wow.
Better play. So we're in some sort of a dining room while we're eating.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it roughly?
Probably like 20 by 40 feet. It's fairly big. It definitely looks like a room that you would entertain people in, but it also doesn't give the sense that this is the formal dining room.
A more
Getting like
commonly
bed
used
and
place.
breakfast dining room vibes of
Yeah,
all the
it's
guests just
it's
congregate.
kind of
here.
like you guys can come in here when you need to, blah, 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 but it's not where like you would have hosted the Duke, right? Like it's
It's the place they don't bring out the good china.
basically.
Yeah.
Does anything look like untoward or doesn't fit if like how the room looks aesthetics wise?
Are you looking for like a trap door?
Kind of, yeah, like a secret
Like a
door
secret room?
passage. Yeah.
You can roll investigation.
Investigation. Where's my investigation? Oh, a 21. I didn't realize my investigation was that high.
So explain to me how you're looking. Are you just like casually looking around the room?
Yeah, just
Or are you
casually,
like
you know,
standing up, walking around looking at stuff?
just casually looking. Was a meeting, drinking,
You've-
having conversation.
You did remember to roll that at advantage, right?
I did
Okay, check it.
because of my secret doors.
It's been a while since you used it, so I just wanted to make sure.
It's the Winbrand Manor, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like above table. Like I know these sort of places that have staff normally have like staff passageways that they can go in and out secretly to other rooms. So I just want to see if there's anything.
In
like
this particular room, there's none that you can see. Like no doorway, no areas that look like a hidden thing. There definitely seems to be like open door areas to go in out of. This is probably a room where there aren't secret passages. A formal dining room does probably have a servant's entrance.
Yeah. Okay.
In a hidden.
That's what I wanted to know. Thank you. And what are we partaking in food this evening? What do they serve?
She already told us.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It might have been because I was dealing with my daughter in
Maybe.
the background.
So now it's gonna be canon that Nigel was so hungry he ate so fast he can't even remember what he ate. Yep. But it was delicious.
My stomach is very happy. Was there cheese?
Sure. There's a cheese sauce on some vegetables.
Unmistakably, he doesn't remember what he ate, and he can only taste cheese.
Yeah. He just remembers the cheese. So,
Jeez.
Perfect.
he's probably still got some of it in his whiskers, licking it off.
I should put that in my nose. I ate cheese again.
As soon as Poppy gets done eating, she will probably excuse herself and head back to her room.
Anybody else sticking around for conversations? I'll head back to your room.
I think Lizzy's like just to Agatha and Nigel, since they're the only two at the table now. She's just gonna like kind of like stare at her plate for a second and then just like look between them and say, should we be concerned that you can't turn back, Nigel?
Honestly, I don't know.
Have you tried?
Yes.
But have you?
Because
Yes.
from my understanding of were curses, you should be able to will yourself back to your previous form.
I mean, I
Also, a
could
little
try it
strange you
now
haven't
again.
with the moon gone.
This is true. Okay, I'll give it a go. I'm going to close my eyes and see if I can turn back to my handsome halfling self.
Do I believe him that he's actually trying?
You can roll insight and send it to me. And Nigel, if you're lying or telling the truth, roll the other persuasion or deception and then send that to me. You have to do the roll, Michael.
Oh, I still need to do a roll?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm probably not going to... Persuasion, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, disadvantage on persuasion. Oh, why would you do that to me? There you go. That disadvantage.
Okay.
And my second roll was a natural 20 as well.
So, Lizzy, you analyze his body language. He looks like he's being honest, but you're not really used to reading this rat face that he's got. So, there's a little bit of uncertainty, but like overall, probably he's telling the truth.
I mean, besides all the looks that I get, and is it really a bad thing that I look the way I am now?
Agatha's just going to side eye Lizzy. See what she says.
No, it's just concerning that it's not acting as normal.
Fair point. I mean, I've only had it been like this for a few days and I'm not quite used to it, but I kind of like it.
Want to stay like that?
Maybe.
I'm just gonna give Agatha a look.
Agatha will catch the look and then just look away. Well, and Agatha will like slam her hands gently like on the table. I think I'm gonna go back to my room.
When you smacked her hands on the table, it startles Derek, and he just immediately starts to like grab more food, like you're trying to take it from him, and he's, oh.
don't worry. We'll bring your plate. We'll go back to the room. And sort of like hoist him up with the plate at the same level. Let's keep carrying him. So we can keep just shoveling whatever in. And we head to our room, leaving those two.
I'm not sure what you've got planned, but I'm gonna go outside and have a walk around the grounds and have a look around. Stretch my legs.
Now, is this a walk around or should I hide in my room and just let the guards take you?
I promise that I will not leave the grounds that we're currently staying in, and I will behave myself. I'm just going for a stroll to have a look around within the grounds.
I would join you, but I only have these pajamas, so.
That's fine. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go for a walk and have a look around the grounds on the outside.
Lizzie's gonna go back to her room, but on the way she's gonna knock on Agatha's door.
I'll head over and open the door. Oh, hey, Lizzy.
Hey, can I come in a second? I have something for Derek.
Yeah, sure. No. Kind of move out of the way so she can come in.
You see Derek sitting on the floor. His plate that Agatha brought with him is clean, and he's just, you use like a potato masher and you like lick all the stuff off the potato masher. He's like literally licking that salad spoon. But you have to make sure he's getting every last morsel of food off of it.
Agatha, you're gonna watch as Lizzie just kind of like bends down and like pulls a spoon out of her boot, and she's just gonna hand it to Derek.
His eyes are going to wide and be like, "Ooh, another spoon."
And I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Your spoon. Your spoon.
Giving spoon. Giving me spoon.
You keep it.
Not trade. Not borrow.
Not trade. Gift.
Thank you.
I said we'd find you a spoon.
Thank you. Thank you. And he's gonna look directly at Agatha like, my spoon.
Look, it's your spoon.
He's just gonna start.
He's gonna just nod and he's gonna keep
just, like,
licking
shrug
this
at
other
Agatha.
spoon.
He's gonna shrug at Agatha as I leave.
Wonderful. Nigel, what are you doing on your walk?
Just going on the outside of on the grounds and just like, within the grounds, but just sort of going outside. I just want to have a walk around, stretch my legs, have a look around at the same time, get a layout of the area.
You are so lucky. Okay. I rolled a nat 1 to see if anybody would notice you. Nobody fucking saw you. Okay. What are you trying to get a gist of? Just like anything?
Is there anything that I notice? Anything like that seems interesting that sticks out?
Nothing really sticks out. It's a average noble's mansion. Just manicured lawns, gardens. You can see like a little solar in the back. Small greenhouse for what looks to be probably a little bit more exotic flowers in it, but not everything's pretty much basic. There might be like a small fish pond within the garden area.
Okay. What kind of exotic flowers, if you've got any idea?
You could roll a nature check.
What is my nature?
I don't know. How's your intelligence?
That's a 19 for my nature check, please.
Not bad.
So you can see there are several different types of what you would probably consider to be like show flowers, things that are meant to be big, extravagant, visually stunning type flowers. But along like the back edge of the wall, you see that there are several through like some of the stalks of the other flowers and leaves. You can see along the lower edge of the interior of the greenhouse there are several pots or like the pots that are like the long rectangular squares, like that kind of stuff, where you can see like little rows of stuff of what look to be probably like herbs of some kind. You're not sure from that distance if they are, given it's dark out now because it's nighttime, but if they might be medicinal or culinary or something else.
Okay. Trying to think. It'd be a strange request. Out of all the flowers that I can see, can I pick 3 and have one kind of like?
So they're in a greenhouse, which is a glass structure.
Oh, there's none on the outside.
Oh yeah, you could pick like regular flowers on the outside. Yeah. I thought you were still talking about the greenhouse.
No, can I pick 3 different ones, but kind of like try and match them to each person in the group?
Okay, hold please.
He's only picking 3 though, so it's either the 3 of us or 2 of us and Derek.
You'll find out.
Imagine.
You'll find out.
Imagine.
And then I'm going to send you a little DM once I've picked him.
Window doesn't respond. Go back. So, you are able to find one yellow flower that looks quite simple on the outset. But when you look at its center, it has kind of like a pink heart to it with some white stamen on it, which kind of reminds you of Lizzy. When you smell it, it has a very nice, subtle fragrance to it. Not overpowering, quite sweet. And its leaves have like a soft kind of like fur on them, but like a jagged edge around them. So that's one of the flowers that you find. Another flower that you find is red in color with a very sturdy stalk, right? Like it grows quite tall. It doesn't have a lot of leaves around the top of the stem, but around the bottom are quite large, like fronds to it. This one has like a more simple set of leaves. So like where Lizzy's had like several different layers to hide that center, this one has just large, they almost look leaf-like, but they have a very velvety texture on them, and the heart of that flower is black, like a black center that kind of bleeds out into the color of the petals. And then you also find
and which ones is that one for?
That one might remind you of Agatha. And you don't quite
Black center.
Yes.
You have a darker side to yourself.
That's for the player.
So.
That's for the player, bitch. Listen, he could have described the flowers that he's finding, but he's making me do it, so you get what I say. And then you don't quite find one that matches Poppy. You do see a couple that look kind of what you would think of when you think of her. Some that look a little green, but the flowers seem small, and just with Poppy's personality, you don't really feel like that's suitable to her. But you do notice as the night continues on for a bit, there's a bit of a glow towards an area of the garden that's next to the pond. And very slowly you watch as several stalks that were like sort of leaned over at one point sort of move up, rise, and things unfurl into a glowing white flower that I will let you know that you recognize to be a moon bloom, which is something that only grows at night, and it's quite rare.
Okay, thank you. I'll take the one on the beach, and then I'll send you a DM.
You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, for each flower for the person, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
said.
Look at the words that you used.
All right. Okay. I would.
I'll explain to you guys after this bit what he said originally.
No, don't give away my secrets.
That is gonna be a mess.
I'm always very... I repeat, be careful the words that you use.
Yeah, but I'm not good at writing, so you have to give me leeway.
If you had been way more generic instead of using that specific.
That better?
Okay. I'll work with that. You'll understand when I say it. Okay, so this is you shall try to be kind. I'm just being me. So you all head to sleep. I will say that because no one noticed Nigel, he's able to return to his room relatively unseen. You probably pass by a maid or two in the hall, and they go, oh, they get a little startled, but they try and just hurry along their duties without making comment. And nothing happens. So now you guys spend a nice, restful, peaceful evening in your rooms, not having to worry about something bumped creature in the night coming in.
I mean, other than Nigel.
I will say maybe the worst is Agatha. Derek accidentally kicks you in the face in his sleep, but
I think she's probably got used to that by now.
yeah. Otherwise, that's it. That's all that happens.
Yeah. I think Lizzie's just going to spend her night reading. I'm going to start reading the Green Cloaks.
I'll try and finish my book.
Can the three ladies please roll me a perception check?
22.
2.
19.
So, you all have become accustomed to probably checking your surroundings, at least in a cursory fashion when you first wake up, because this is a strange house. You were assured it would be safe, but, you know, there's always some part of you, as the new or minted adventurers that you are, that it's just common sense to look around when you wake up to see if anything is different. You do notice something small, cylindrical, poking through the bottom of your doors. And I would say probably Poppy and Lizzy, you would notice first as you get closer that it looks to be the bottom of some kind of plant, just poking out through the bottom of the door.
Open the door.
When you open the door, the flower that Nigel has placed under your door drags with the door.
Oh,
it
why
loses.
did
Oh no!
he?
I thought the stem was coming
Hang on.
under. Like I'd have to open
Yeah,
the door to see the
it doesn't.
flower.
Okay, listen, calm down. It doesn't. It only loses like a petal when it goes, but it's still like it still drags just a little bit. Because he tried to slide it under the door.
Why can't
Okay,
I have
okay.
nice
His
things?
issue, not my issue. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, Lizzie's more careful than that. Hold up.
He kept saying, "I'm putting it
Just
under their door, under the door," and I'm
Well,
like,
how else am I gonna do it?
next to the door. Can I
And then
lockpick their rooms and put it in?
No,
Or, you
When
know,
you-
not.
Or just leave it outside their door, you know?
because
That's
if I
fine.
lockpick their room and I fail it, and then they see me doing it, then they're gonna have all these questions, and I'm gonna have to lie to them again, and it's gonna
And
cause more
then,
issues
Lizzy,
again.
you also see a small, sort of square-shaped package in what looks like linens with a bow on it, and your name on a small tag. So
I'm
does
gonna
Poppy. and
carefully pick up my
so does Agatha.
flower to cause it no harm.
I haven't opened the door yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I haven't opened mine yet either.
I'll let Poppy go first because she recognized there'd be a flower end.
Poppy's not sure she wants to open that door. She will begrudgingly go over and like peek it open just enough to kind of look out and see.
You just see a closed flower on the other side. And then your
Okay.
bundle of clothing nicely folded and packaged ribbon for you.
So I will open the door and collect the box with my belongings, and I'll kind of look at the flower and be like, okay, what? And I'll go ahead and pick it up and I'll take it inside, but I'm not gonna think on it too much. I'll just sit it on the bed.
I also, just to torture Andy, want to see, because I am a nature girly, I want to see if I know the name of the flower from looking
Oh,
at it.
no. I didn't name these ones. I only named one of them.
She needs it for her notes.
Oh, please.
Okay, I'll give you a second.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll my
Descriptions of
nature
flowers.
check.
Give me a name.
Okay, give me a name. Here's the description of the flower. Name it.
It is a sunheart bloom.
Ooh. Okay.
And what was the other one? A moon what again?
Moon bloom.
The one with the actual name is a moon bloom.
Moonbloom.
Nice.
Agatha, do you want me to get a name for your flower?
Potentially,
moon
but
bloom
I
and the
don't know if
sunheart.
Agatha will know what it is, but she could do a check. So Agatha's seen this weird cylindrical thing. She's going to very cautiously walk over to the door, see whatever is poking under, but then see if she can like get on all fours and see what's underneath, because she feels like it might be a really shitly placed trap.
You wanna roll
Bacon, does this
perception?
sound better?
For 17.
So you get down all fours and you look as close as you can, and you can see what looks to be a very long green line that ends somewhere on the other side of the door in something red on the end of it.
Sounds like a tiny bomb.
I will say, do you touch it at all?
Don't know if Agatha would want to if she thinks it's a trap.
I mean, you can
But
clearly
probably
see that this thing under your door, it looks like some kind of greenery. You're just not sure. what
Okay,
it
so I
is.
can
You
tell
can
that
tell,
it's
yeah. Like it's plant-like in nature.
You just had to get closer to tell.
They could tell from where they were. You couldn't.
Still a bit cautious, because weird thing to do. So she'll have her shield up and be slowly opening the door, just in case.
Can you roll perception?
Ooh, 9.
Okay. So you hold your shield up and you're just kind of like looking around it. And just as you see, like, oh, it's just a flower, and you start to relax, Derek comes from behind you, unbeknownst to you, walks right through the door, steps on the stalk of the flower, and then starts opening up your package to see the dress inside. And he just holds it up and then keeps one like this, and he goes, "No spoon."
That was my dress.
And there goes the de-wrinkling.
Agatha will just let out like a really big sigh, just to hopefully guilt trip him a little bit for maybe stop touching shit.
Oh, and he just goes, "Oh," and he just like scrambles to pick it up, just quickly. I'm sorry.
Launches it up.
I'm sorry, Agatha. Here.
I'm just
Oh.
sort of, like,
And then he
snatch
just
it
kind of
from his
like, he
hand,
just holds
a
one
bit
of it
annoyed.
and just tries to like, but because the dress is so long, it's not tall enough to hold it up unwrinkled.
I just snatch it from him, like, I'll hang it up. Hopefully the damage can be fixed with gravity. And I'll go over to the wardrobe and just put on a hanger and just place it in.
And while you've gone to place it in the hanger, he's now dragging this flower with the long stalk towards you, holding it up as best he can, as high as he can, but the bottom of the stalk is still like dragging, catching on the ground. And he goes, "I brought your flower. It's still okay."
Oh. And I'll lean down and just like take it from him and sort of like just try and inspect it. Maybe, I don't know.
So
if
you do a nature check?
I've ever seen. Sure. Nature's kind of shit, but
Oh. I mean, you are a cleric. You can't be good at everything. Calm down.
I know. 14.
So this is a fairly common hearty flower. It's not one that is, it's not common to be in other people's gardens, but it is common, like, within certain areas of nature, right? It does, or is able to grow both in shade and in direct sunlight. It sort of is, I think the word is perennial in nature, where, like, if it dies in winter, it comes back in spring. Like, it's okay. It grows quickly, and it grows tall. And it is known as a duskhorn bloom.
Duskhorn bloom.
I will say, for you as a cleric, it is also often found in battle-scarred fields. So, fields that have been sort of...
Yay, trauma!
Yeah. No, I'm not going to tell you this part. I have one of the other ones does it. 14's not high enough to give that last part. Never mind, it's okay.
I just love this idea that Nichelle picked this as like this nice thing, and Agatha's just staring at it with PTSD.
As Agatha takes it and then realizes where she sees it from, you kind of just see sort of like her shoulders just drop. And just like oh. And she'll take it over, find like one of the cups on the side. I assume there's like a pitcher of water or something nearby, and put it in there and then just head out.
It's the stalk of this is too long to just put it in a pitcher of water. You'd have to find like a tall vase, because if you just stick it in that pitcher, it's gonna.
Then she'll just put it on the side of the counter.
You could cut the stalk. A normal person that gets flowers. That's the
I
stalk
don't
of a
have
flower.
a pair of scissors.
Oh,
You don't have a knife?
You have
Dagger?
a Derek.
a dagger? You got a dagger.
I have a silver dagger that I might have to use.
Use
on
the
someone for the
blunt edge of your
PTSD.
shield and just cut it.
Oh yeah, that'll go well.
No, don't do that.
Um,
You're just gonna
Destroys
mulch the
the-
flower, yeah.
then yeah, I'll use my silver dagger.
Okay.
To trim it and then put it in the pitcher.
What do you do with the stock end?
Just gonna leave it on the side. I don't think it's gonna be like a hotel where there's like a tiny weeny little bin.
Okay. Thank you.
Now gone.
Now in someone's pocket.
It's so nice that you have a trash panda with you.
I know, right? Amazing.
Sorry. Continue.
I was going to just continue with the heading out with Derek
Okay.
to, I guess, the not so fancy dining room.
You're gonna go just straight to the diner. Okay, so there is like a buffet breakfast sort of laid out. There's like many silver trays with like lids that you lift up, be able to like scoop out whatever you want. Of basically anything. You've got like fruit salad. There's warm dishes of like beans. You have toast. You have eggs. You have basically anything you can want breakfast fare wise. More than enough to feed whoever. And when Derek gets up to sit in the same seat that he sat at the night before, he can't tell that there's food. He can smell it, but you could just see him looking around, kind of like, and he starts lifting the plate. And then he starts to like get up, and he's reaching forward and lifting other like plates.
Is he not aware where the buffet is, or is he just expecting it to be prepared?
I don't know, why'd you ask him?
Are you okay, Derek?
I smell food, but I don't see food.
It's over at the buffet.
I smell it. So it's like it's in the center of the table, these things, and you would just be able to like, you have to lift the lids,
Oh, it's one. Okay.
right?
Wow, it really is a hotel. We're at the Travelodge. Okay. Well, it's underneath these. No. Lift. And then lift another one to sort of like, so he gets the idea of
When you
whatever's got lid has food.
when you lift the lids, are you watching him as you do this?
Obviously. I know better.
You watch him lift, or he watches you lift these lids, and his eyes just turn to saucers, like you've just unveiled gold to him, and you just see, and like he's just trying to wipe back the drool that's starting to form at his lips. He said, "Could I have all of it? Do we each get one?"
No, we don't. This is for all of us to share. So, and I'll sort of like reach my hand out. So, pass me your plate, and I assume you would like some of everything.
He like clumsily tries to grab his plate, and you can hear it like clank a little bit as he tries to like grab it without looking. Yes. All of it. Yes, everything.
Okay. And I'll just spend my time going around the table, getting a bit of everything. I assume this plate is going to be like.
As you do, you know when somebody's trying to give like silent messages to somebody else, you can, because you're scooping things onto his plate, you can just see him mimicking the scoop as you go, and whenever you try to like finish scooping, you try to be like, one more.
With what I assume is the selection here, there will not be more.
And he looks disappointed until you open the next one, then suddenly it's okay. It doesn't matter what the last one was. This new one is enough. And then you just bring back this huge, like, it is a heavy plate. And you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention to like any like plating of it. You just, it's like a fucking garbage tray of food for him. He's not gonna care either.
This is just a game of Jenga. I'm just trying to keep things on here.
Poppy. What do you do now
Yes.
that you've seen this closed flower? Right? You opened your door? Or am I out of my mind?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So, I will bring it in and like lay it on, I guess there's a dresser or something in the room. I'll just kind of lay it gently on there and I'm just kind of looking at it like it's a closed flower. What what the heck? Um and then I'll just sit my box with my clothes on it on top of the dresser and I'm going to go climb back into bed.
Did you want to try and identify the flower from what you can see of it?
Not at this point. She just wants to go back to bed.
Poppy is like, comes back to bed. Nigel, what do you do when you wake up?
I don't know yet. Trying to see if I've got any spare clothes to put on because I wouldn't know if my package is outside or not.
You check.
Nah, I'm just gonna whatever I'm still wearing from the night before when I'm in bed. And I'm gonna open the door and head down for breakfast.
Well, when you open the door, you can see your package of clothes
I shall pick them up,
sitting
go back
there.
in my room.
No
and get
flower,
changed and-
just clothes.
No flour. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get myself ready in all my gear and head down for breakfast as well.
Okay.
I'll have my hood up and face covered this.
Lizzie, do you also head down for breakfast?
Yeah, I'll say after she gets the package, she would have probably spent like 30 minutes exercising because it is the morning and that's her thing. And then she's gonna get dressed in the nicer of her two sets of clothes, which is the same kind of pink top with the gray pants. And then she's gonna take the flower off of the table where she put it, and that notebook that I took all the way from Winbrant Manor from the office, she's just gonna open like part of it and just like press it in the pages and then go down to breakfast.
So I would say that the two of you that do go down to breakfast arrive relatively the same time. Nigel might be just like a step before Lizzie. And you just see, so Nigel, you'll probably see Agatha piling this plate for Derek, and Lizzie, you're entering as she's setting the plate down in front of Derek.
Mm-hmm. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Still there.
Got your hands full there, I see.
Always.
And how is Master Derek this today?
Just holds up a big spoon and
He's happy.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix myself a small plate and sit down next to Derek.
Same. I'm gonna get a small plate of food and then probably sit on the other side of Agatha.
Okay. Agatha, can you do me a favor and roll a D100?
How many hours is it going to take Derek to get through this plate?
Is
Calm
Derek
down.
gonna vomit?
85.
That was really good. Thank you. Okay. You all eat breakfast. Poppy, do you wake up at any point?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like lounge in bed. I'm just not gonna get up. I'll
We'll have
probably
a
reach into
duvet day.
my backpack and pull out a notebook and just lay there and look through it.
Do the three of you have any discussions over breakfast? You do have, from what the Duke is, probably a couple of days.
Agatha's going to be pretty quiet today.
What's everyone's plans for the day?
I'd like to have a walk around. see what's about, sort of thing. Maybe pick one or two things up that I might need.
I mean, I was planning on venturing out. I want to try and find where the Truesome Guild is.
I need to try and find a specific item or scroll, possibly. I need some. I think I'm probably going to need another way to disguise myself if I'm going to have to meet the Duke again. Because that last one was a one-time deal, so I'm going to kind of need something again. Because it's going to be weird that he had a Dragonborn then and then now me, as I really am.
Yeah, fair point.
So yeah, that's my plan. To go find something like that.
We can definitely travel and look for something.
Sounds good to me.
What are you gonna do, Agatha?
No plans. So I guess join wherever you guys are gonna go.
Anyone seen Poppy this morning?
Can't say I have.
Man, she can really sleep, huh? I don't know how she stays in bed so long.
Well,
I understand that she drank all night or was up late all night, but she doesn't even do that often, really, does she?
Not recently, anyway.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't get it. The sky's awake, so I'm awake. I don't get it.
Well, we'll give her some time. If she doesn't show up, we can go and get her up. Make sure she's doing okay. Doubt
Yeah.
anything's wrong.
Just don't want to wander off without telling her, because big city,
Yeah.
and if she tries to find us.
Can I call over one of the attendants in the room and just say, I think us three are going to be heading out for a while and just take a walk through the city. Can you let our other companion know, because they're not here yet, that we're going out and we won't be out long?
Of
I'll
course.
see you later. Thank you.
In the room, would I see the same attendant who showed me to my room?
No.
Okay.
You could ask about them.
Well, I didn't know their name. Probably was said to me, but no. Okay, good. I'm free. Then, as he's Nija finished talking to them, I'll sort of like poke my head up. I was wondering if the attendant who showed me to my room is around at all.
One moment, I'll see who was escorting guests in yesterday. And the attendant that's there will speak with someone in the hall. They have a brief conversation, and then he will return and say, you're speaking of Edric. Yes, he is available. He was quite frantic yesterday, but seems to have calmed down today. Did you need something?
I just wanted to make sure that he was okay, because he left very quickly yesterday, and just to let him know that if he hasn't already, the cabinet that has the tea set still needs to be locked.
Which tea set?
It was like a very ornate, fancy looking tea set.
Do you recall
it
which
was
wing you were in?
the guest wing.
Wonderful. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I will
Okay.
let him know. Thank you.
No worries.
Well, if you two are ready, I'm ready to go for a stroll.
Yeah.
Sure.
No idea where we're going, but off we go.
Well, I need to go northwest of the city center.
You can head in that direction.
I mean, while we're here, you could also ask some of the people here if they would know where you can get scrolls from.
Might find some shops on our way around.
Okay.
Okay, before we head out, I'm gonna make sure I'm covered as much as possible. Face wise, head wise. Hide my towel under my cape.
Agatha's gonna scoop Derek up and sort of like have him sat like you would with like a child, like looks over, and his hands just placed on my head.
I know, Goldie.
What's he saying?
You just imagine telling Alina you're all living in a mansion.
Yeah. Listen.
Sucks to suck.
So, what is it that you're asking an attendant? If anything.
I don't think he decided to.
Oh. All right, so you
me.
leave.
I think he said we'd just find something on the way.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's
what?
a man, he doesn't ask directions.
What are you guys looking for?
Lizzy wants to find.
Lizzy, what would you like to find?
Well, I'm going to try and find the Truesome Merchants Guild. So I need to go to the trade district northwest of the city. And its building will probably have balancing scales on it, so that's all I'm looking for while we're walking.
Okay. Nijo?
I'm just looking for a shop that might have scrolls or an item that I can use to hide my appearance.
He wants a spell scroll.
Okay.
Specifically.
So I will say that you can probably be told like there are any number of shops, but I'll say that the first person you come across probably tells you if you are looking for someplace nearby, you may ask at the Thimblewitch Atelier, which is a clothier and enchanting shop. Owned by Mistress Veyraloom. She is described to you as a spry gnome with, and they tell you not to be frightened, that they've never been pricked by them, but she has 9 tiny silver needles that float around her while she works.
Okay, interesting.
That's a possibility. And they say if you're looking for scrolls, they tell you the best scroll person they know is in the Druid Quarter at the Tattered Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
And they say the owner of that shop is Solara Winth, Winth. She's described to you as a middle-aged human woman with ink-stained fingertips and one glass eye. And they describe the building as not representative of the rest of the quarter, as her shop has a slight lean to it, sort of a crooked shop covered in layers of torn parchment and ivy, with handwritten scraps that sort of flutter around the doorway when you walk in, like lazy moths.
Okay. Does Lizzie get directions to what she's looking for?
She says she's just going to keep an eye out in the northwest quarter. Unless you would like to ask somebody, in which case I'll let you know. But
I will. I will ask Lizzie for on her behalf if anyone knows this place might be.
So they do say yes, it is in the northwest quarter. They say that it is unmistakable that the front of the Trusum Guild is, I think, like Greek and Roman architecture with like the columns in the front and like a triangle front, and then there's a big plaster motif of golden inlaid scales in the center. And they say that the Trusum Merchant Guild is led by a golden dragonborn named Surina, Surina, and they apologize, but they cannot for the life of them pronounce her last name. I can, but they can't.
Okay.
How is it spelled again?
Surina is her first name. Surina.
Not gonna lie, I didn't get a chance to write the two names for the other
Serena,
two places that I
Serena?
asked about.
No. I'm not telling you how to spell the last name. This person is telling Nigel. They apologize, but they cannot pronounce her last name. I can pronounce it.
Okay.
They cannot.
She's splitting it in the notes for us, so we'll have to flip for the first and last name.
Okay, because I was confused because when you said Serena, I can't pronounce her last name. I thought they were then spelling her last name, and I'm like, Serena?
Do you want me to say her last name, or do you want to do it in the RP? But it's
do it in RP. Do it in RP.
Is either of the two places that I'm looking for on the way to where Lizzie needs to go?
You could travel because you're in Old Town right now. You could travel through Old Town up to the northwest corner. So the clothier shop would be. The Druid corner is in the far west of the city.
Right, I'll probably go towards the enchanting clothier shop then. Was it the Thumb Witch? I got
Thimble Witch.
Thimble Witch. That's the one.
Atelier, which is Atelier.
Thank you. Okay, I'll go there first.
The owner of which is Mistress Veyra Loom. Veyra. Loom, as in a loom wheel. Loom.
I literally write that as if it was Mistress Veyra Loom, as in that was like her entire surname.
I write these names down, but I'm never able to pronounce them again. So
yeah.
That's why
I write the names down and then I write the phonetic.
I just write how it sounds to me.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
not that smart.
Just write how it sounds to you. It's fine.
And sometimes it's the phonetic and then in parentheses the way you meant.
Yeah, the actual spelling. Yes. Okay. So, Agatha, are you going with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you all travel towards the area of Old Town to which Nigel was directed, towards the Thimble Witch. And you come upon a simple wood exterior with what looks to be some kind of shifting pearlescent varnish coating that as you walk past, it kind of shifts with it, giving a kind of like opalescent coloring to the wood, kind of ethereal. There is a sort of swooping silver door handle on the exterior. Inside, you can see that there are several mannequins of clothing, a couple customers filing in and out. Streets are relatively busy. This city is probably much busier streetwise than Pelvern was, than Nulanosum was. It is a huge city, comparatively.
Okay. I should go in.
Okay. So as you swing open the door, there are small flower petals that fall from a bough of potted plants that hang over the door, sort of giving off the smell of like peonies and freshness. It is a vast difference to the smell of the streets outside, which are a bit more musty in terms of like you get the odd street smell of, you know, when you're traveling around, there's a lot of people, you're getting smell of animals, smell of people, all that kind of stuff. So it's a very nice, refreshing scent to just come through that door and be, oh, God, it smells way better in here. Like that kind of feel, you know, like when you enter a shop and it's like that. There's a quick glint and a flash of silver from the corner of your eye, as you can see a very short seamstress working away on a mannequin, and she calls out, she says, just a minute, dear. And you can see around her head are sort of whipping these tiny needles as they thread around. As she attends to one seam, these other needles attend to other seams on the same fabric.
Okay. You take your time, there's no rush. I'm just gonna just patiently wait and
Peruse. Yeah. What's for sale? What's around?
There are a number of very fine looking dresses, vests, coattails. You can see there are a couple of items like behind glass cabinets. A couple say don't touch. Others seem to sort of sparkle with magic, or maybe it's just an effect that's afforded to the look, the second I said don't touch, this thief went, okay.
I had to roll my dice as soon as you said that.
I was like, oh God, where's Derek? Where's Derek? Where's
I
fucking
reached over my
Derek?
shoulders. I've
As
incapacitated.
soon as you
his
said
mind.
don't touch, I was like, I have to roll
Yeah,
the dice on that
Agatha
one. And
already
it said
said she's
no.
holding his legs, like he's not going anywhere.
I was like, oh God, where the fuck is Derek?
Oh my
Whew,
goodness.
okay, seeing Derek secure, and I'll continue perusing.
Yeah.
So there's several different pieces. You watch as the tiny spry gnome woman finishes doing her needlework, and you can see that she tucks one needle back into a pin cushion at her waist, and when she does, all the other 9 needles around her, like a homing beacon kind of, and they go into her piece. And she comes forward. She goes, "Welcome to the Thimble Witch. How may I serve you today? Were you looking for anything in particular? I see your nice set of clothing here. So very nice craftsmanship on the needlework. You're very impressive," she says, and looks towards Agatha. Says, "Perhaps a cape for you? I see your young friend has a very nice one himself. Perhaps something, a small sash to go underneath your armor there, or perhaps you are looking for some new robes yourself," she says towards Lizzy.
Perusing for now, but it wouldn't hurt for me to get a nicer outfit.
Oh, of course. What sort of thing were you in the market for? What sort of occasion, if you will?
I guess like a formal meeting type occasion.
Oh, yes, I could. Something sort of a pantsuit, perhaps, or a dress, or something a bit of a shorter hemline. What sort of meeting? Business meeting, meeting with sort of friends, or parents of a new paramour, perhaps.
Unfortunately, a business meeting. Maybe a dress, but is it possible to make one that has like some sort of slit or something for mobility? I don't like being confined under a skirt.
Yes, of course, we could if you indulge me. I have sort of some of the fashions from the East. They come with a set of very slim, sheer sort of pants underneath, and then it has sort of several layers of skirt above, so that you can sort of not worry about flashing all and sundry, you know. should you need to move about quickly. It's quite nice, and the folds can sort of accentuate along your body line. It's really quite flattering.
Yeah, that sounds great, actually.
Wonderful. Did you perhaps have any colors in mind, or a feel for fabric at all? Silks are quite nice. They do rip quite easy, so if you do plan on moving, perhaps something a bit sturdier. But as I said, it depends on the type of movement you plan on partaking in.
Definitely more durable fabric, and probably still within like this pink and gray color scheme if they could.
Of course. I do have some. There's some glamour weave, or you could go with some quite nice linens. Hemp wouldn't be quite. I mean, you could, but quite nice. It's sort of like a sack. Or wool. It depends if you plan on traveling anywhere a bit chilly.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, there is glamour weave, darling. It's a bit expensive depending on what it sort of has an effect, if you will. Sort of, should you like it to sort of give off a sort of appearance to it on the more common side. Uncommon side, you can sort of extend that into more of a performative quality. It's much more expensive than that, but yes, it's sort of common. Sort of two bolts. What is 10 gold? What's that? I could do for perhaps 15 gold.
That'd be great.
Did you have a preference of sort of a mirage effect, if you will, on the pattern of the weave itself?
I hadn't given it much thought.
Do take your time. I shall speak with your companions here. Perhaps if you need a few moments.
Yeah.
I shall speak with you again, darling. Sir, my very tall fellow. Quite tall indeed.
Hi.
Were you in the market for anything, dear?
I'm looking for something specific. So people don't like the way I look, it seems, and I need something to kind of hide, if you know what I mean, kind of like disguise myself.
Well, yes, I see.
And then I'll pull down my face cover and pull down my hood and show what I look like.
Oh, dear, yes, no, of course. Oh. You're gonna like see her visibly swallow and like kind of like surprised. Oh, of course. And she's just kind of like looking away, like she's not trying to be rude, but she's tiny, so she's like, yes, I 100%. I understand what you mean. Yes, of course. Don't worry, dear. We can sort of get rid of all of that. Yes. Do you have an aversion to hats, dear? You know, you're quite tall. Sometimes tall gentlemen don't wish to be any taller than they are, you know.
I mean, I don't own a hat, and I don't think I've ever worn one, so no, shouldn't be a problem.
I see. Well, sort of, please come this way, sir. And she'll sort of lead you towards a back row in the shop, which has several hats on top. Because I know you want to choose what the hat looks like. Tell me what the hat looks like, Nigel.
I have no idea what that's going to look like.
They can come in any type.
Bowler hat. A bowler hat.
Listen, I talked for so long about dresses to give you time to think about this, and you didn't even.
I'm a man. I don't think about these things.
I talked to him about this 2 hours before the session started, so he's had plenty of time.
Cowboy hat. Cowboy hat.
No.
Wizard's hat.
You just go with one of those newsy hats.
What about a bowler? A
Fedora
bowler hat.
Oh, fedora.
What about a flat
Milady,
cap?
everyone.
That's what I said, flat cap. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for a flat cap.
Okay. So, she's gonna climb up like a small set of stairs that's next to it, like one of those ones that you like roll. And she's gonna start grabbing a couple, and she's gonna sort of grab a cowboy hat, see the look on your face. Go, oh no, of course not, definitely not, no. She'll sort of look over towards Derek and start to pull a top hat out, and see the look on your face. Definitely not, no, of course not. Sort of, and then she'll sort of, this, no, quite not right. The color, I understand perfectly. And she's gonna grab a flat cap that is in a dark gray sort of material there, very unassuming, very much matches your fur a lot. So like in darkness, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It would just kind of like blur into the shape of your self there, and it would fit underneath your cloak, right? It's not gonna do that. It's just, how about this, dear? Yes, step forward. Come.
Step forward.
She's gonna
Bend
keep
down.
one hand on the railing of the stairs that she's got, sort of reach forward and place this on your head. Yes, wonderful. Fits quite nicely. Doesn't go too far beyond your wonderful sort of face there, dear.
Face. Yeah,
And
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
of course. It's a lovely piece there. Sort of will do what you would like it to do if you just sort of think of it, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna think about yesterday and how I looked like the bronze dragonborn yesterday.
Okay. So I will say, she will tell you, you must sort of spend some time with it first, you know.
Ah, okay, I'm with you. Okay, and how much is this?
So this a lovely piece here is 250 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna get down on one knee and then, without trying to startle her too much, I'm just gonna just say to her, I'd like to pay for whatever the other two want as well. Just don't say anything.
Yes. So only one of the ladies said that she wished something. Is which of the other ladies besides the young blonde was it that you wished to pay for? Oh, I'm
it's
sorry,
my
Poppy's
other
not there.
friend
I'm out of my mind.
No.
Out of my mind.
No,
No,
Ignore
I mean
me.
I'm there, but I haven't been asked. So
she hasn't been.
And I said, what about a young friend on her shoulders, you know?
What, Derek?
Is that his name? Yes.
He can talk if you want to talk to him.
Oh, I can. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, see that
Charming.
lovely shiny, that wonderful shiny belt he has on.
It's a bit ostentatious, but yes.
Yeah, it allows him to speak common.
Really?
Yeah,
Been quite some time since I've seen something like that. It was wonderful. Yes.
a gentleman that I met in another city enchanted it for me so we could speak common.
Oh, it's been useful, I imagine.
Very. Although it's been a bit troublesome at times, but it's been more useful.
Do you recall the name of that gentleman? I should have quite the clientele that wouldn't mind something there for their pets, you know.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
I'm too busy finding my style of dress, so I can't help you.
It's either Galif or Caliph. I can't remember. I can't read my own writing. And it's the magical item vendor.
You don't remember the name of the
That's
shop?
store name. Is that not what the name of the shop was called?
Okay, so you can advise her that his name is Caliph, and he has a magical shop in where?
Near Nosum. It was just in.
Oh. Wonderful, perfect. So
Yes,
above
he's
table,
a very talented man.
above table, his name is Caliph Duskwind, and he owns the Arcane Bazaar.
That's the one.
But you only tell her that his name is Caliph and he owns a magic shop in Millinosa. She goes, what about she'll have to sort of send a missive around and see if he could sort of have some small deal with me, you know. Wonderful.
Yes, he's a very, very talented man. He's done a couple of magical
Do they all
items
need to be
before.
sort of that size? Do you think sort of small, a dog collar?
You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
I mean,
See.
technically, above table, wasn't it a dog collar?
It is a dog collar, yeah. There is
Yeah.
now a belt.
Okay.
He made it bigger to fit around Derek. It's fun.
You know, it's probably going to need to make bigger soon with the amount of food he's eating. Yeah. But yeah, so if my other friend happens to want to buy it, I think I'll pay for everything together.
So I shall just see if she needs anything to and she's going to point to just on the opposite side of the store. There's like a mirror that you can sort of check yourself out in.
Okay.
Just take a look over this and position it as you will, you know. And then she shall come back over towards. She's going to climb back down the steps. I'll walk over towards Lizzy and Agatha. This is your friend that is getting himself a nice, lovely little hat. And you, my equally height, sort of temptress. What sort of thing would you like?
As she says, as Agatha's shoulders go back down again, because she's very self-conscious of how tall she is, even though she's only 5'10".
I'll tell Gnome, you're very
Agatha's
tall.
having a bad day. Agatha's having the worst.
I am. Poor Agatha.
When you're dealing with a gnome, she's very short. And she called you a temptress?
Why not the flower giving her PTSD? That's what I'm talking about.
I've been called a tall whore. Oh, say it's Agatha's day. I will be honest, I don't have a lot, so I was just wondering, like, what you had on, like, the cheaper end. I was kind of just looking for a simple dress.
Oh, well, sort of craft you something the same as your dear friend here. If you were looking for something a bit more, is it the same sort of occasion that she would like to attend? Something movement-wise with folds?
I was thinking something sort of like long in the sleeve, very plain corset, probably a slit up the front of the skirt, and probably in white. What's that like for, Poppy?
She wants to show off them
Good
long
idea.
legs.
I'm like, are you getting ready to get married or something? I mean,
No,
cool.
just with being a cleric. I was
She's
just, like,
planning for the
trying to-
wedding with the Duke.
Oh, I am. No, I wanted to get her a white dress because
This is what you could marry.
Holy, and I was just like, oh yeah,
You could marry.
and maybe a veil, but an everyday veil. No veil.
Yes, of course. Sort of do it in the same sort of glamour way as your friend, or do nice silk or linen, or would you like any sort of embroidery on it, or just sort of plain?
Above table, would Agatha know what glamour weave even does?
You were told about it in Nilinosum.
Oh,
Yeah, so common glamour weave. The fabric is imbued with sort of shifting designs, right? Uncommon glamour weave, you have the same shifting designs, but you can also speak a word of action to have it sort of come out, kind of like Katniss Everdeen's fire dress kind of thing, where there's like a
Kind of float around you.
prestidigitation effect. Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's too much razzle
That's
dazzle
more
for Agatha.
expensive, right? But that's why she's asking you, or if you just want something like stitching.
Just normal stitching fabric. I wouldn't know what to recommend.
Do you have any sort of design, sort of etched along the hem or the sleeves, anything like that?
Maybe a simple silver floral around like the cuffs and on the train of the dress.
Do you sort of want to sort of a connecting train, or one that can be removed?
Just one that's connected but very short. Just a little bit of a train.
Would you sort of like a bustle underneath at all?
A bustle?
So above table, a bustle is like extra.
Like a poof.
Yeah, it's sort of like just like an extra gathering of fabric at the back to give it so like your back comes down and there's like a versus like if you have a flat ass and it's like shh, shh.
I'd like to think
You
I
have a
could
flat
done
It
ass.
just
that.
adds
You
the
could
little bump.
also
I have a flat ass,
you
thank
could
you.
also get it designed as a bustle if you're getting like a train. You could have it also designed that the train then folds up to be your bustle.
Then we'll go with that.
Just an idea.
Not me and Abby locking eyes like we know dresses.
We know.
I mean, I
dresses.
found a picture of the dress that I want.
Nice.
Why don't you just send that to me?
Okay, well, it's in chat then.
Yeah. The campaign one, so we can all see it.
Yeah, shit.
I want to see it.
The hat I'm about to buy, is it just called the Hat of Disguise?
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a nightgown.
Which one? Let me see.
It's in the live stream chat.
It's literally a chiffon wedding dress. I wanted like something in white with long sleeves, and that was the best one because some of them looked fucking rough.
But just
I'll,
like plain white, no, like embroidery or anything.
No,
It's
I
the
mean,
fabric, Andy. I think it's the fabric of that dress that makes it so nightgowny.
You just look like somebody's about to kill you, and then you're gonna haunt a mansion at the edge of a cliff during a storm. I'm just
maybe
saying.
I am a small.
Hold on, let
maybe
me
I am just
let
a
me
bit
pull
turned
up my
up.
Pinterest.
You're just
Okay, you know
you're
what? Let's
just
go to the Pinterest.
you're just turning into Celine Dion in that one music video with Storm and the fucking flowing curtains. Yeah.
Okay, we're all going to Pinterest now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't hate this one. Loading.
See, that's
that
much
fine?
better.
Okay, we'll go.
That
with
has
that then.
much better like tailoring and stuff. I don't hate that fabric as much.
Because everything else is just so.
Yeah, and then I
elaborate.
can add a train. Yeah, that's less. I'm about to haunt somebody in the dead of night.
No, it's not Agatha's day today. She may be dead. She may be a ghost. She needs a ghost dress.
Maybe. Okay. So they will ask you, would you like to sort of glamour weave as your friend does, or would you for silk or linens?
How much would silk cost me?
Something like that you should need. Scroll back down. So 3 bolts. So with the extra fabric for the train and bustle, that should be about 15 gold for the dress.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like-
fine. Do you at all do shoes here, or is it just dresses?
We do just simple shoes, sort of silk lined ones. Anything with a sort of more cobbler's thing, you'd have to find a different place. But I can do sort of simple ballet flat type shoes, if that's all right.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Wonderful. If you two ladies would just like to sort of come over here, and she's going to point towards a small dais that she has. And unlike with Glibwin's store in Nillinosum where he dragged this thing has what looks like a small hovery thing around it, and she lifts up a portion for you to come into. Which of you is stepping inside first?
That she. Lizzy? 'Cause
You,
she-
Agatha.
Oh. Thank you.
Mine will take longer because I still have to finish telling her what I want.
If you just like to sort of stay still, darling, I shall take your measurements post haste, and she'll click it down. Just ask you to like hold your arms out just a sconce a little bit. Okay. And then she will step up onto this device, and little things lock her feet in place as she pulls out her measuring tape. And very quickly, this thing starts to rotate like some gyroscope thing, and it like she goes like upside down getting measurements and like just really quickly just all around does it in probably like a minute, very quickly, very precisely, and then it just sort of calms down. She comes on its way. She unlocks her feet from the device, steps down, lifts up the bar. Wonderful, darling. Beautiful measurements.
Think that was very impressive.
Just gotten it in. It's quite nice. Much faster.
Very. Nexa will step out.
And there will motion Lizzy to step inside for her measurements.
Beautiful. And while she's taking my measurements, I'm gonna finish describing what I want.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send it in a second, but it's the dress I'm about to send, but with those like chiffon pants things she was talking about in like the light gray and pink, but where this image is gonna have the detailing on the bodice, I want from the bottom of the bodice up and then like down across to the chest, it just to be embroidering of a willow tree. And now I'll send the images for everybody else.
Wow.
Ooh, very nice. Color pictures and everything. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See it. Perfect.
This-
Okay, wonderful.
For the audience that can't see it, I also sent them a color palette.
Oh no, I pulled it up.
Did you?
Of course she did.
So, she's so wonderful, darling, beautiful, and she will let you out of the measuring device. And just as you think that she's going to ask you for payment, she goes, "Oh yes, wonderful. One moment, please." And she will scurry back towards Nigel and have a brief
Digging in my bag, what?
conversation with him, and you see him hand her several coins. And she sort of bows her head graciously. Wonderful. Your companion here has paid for the goods today. I do appreciate it. Agatha, she will tell you
just
that
for that, I just want to just bend down and whisper something again into it ear, but I've sent you the DM for the whisper.
Agatha, the matching slippers for your dress are 2 gold, so 70 gold for you.
Mm-hmm.
So how much am I forking over?
To get shoes.
Vera will give you a bit of a confused expression, Nigel, in that last bit, and then yes, it's a ghost today, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, hang on. So,
Do some maths for me.
yeah. Hold on. She looks towards Nigel, and then looks towards the ladies. Yes, the bill has been taken care of, dears. It's not nothing to worry about. We shall be sort of done as quickly as I can. In a few days, you shall be able to come to collect it, or I could send a missive around to your place of residence here in the city.
Yeah, can we have them their dresses delivered to where we're staying?
Yes, of course. And where is it that you are staying?
We're staying at the Finch in Old Town.
G estate.
The Finchy estate, yes, of course.
Yeah, Finchy Estate, sorry.
So sorry. Terribly sorry, mistress. I'm also gonna need shoes.
Yes, of course.
Probably just some satin flats. Nothing extravagant.
Of course. And she just gonna go towards
A
you,
nod.
Joe. Yes, of course, covered as well.
And maybe a hat and a handbag.
Don't push it.
Actually, are there handbags in here?
Oh my god.
There
That's
aren't.
a good question.
Hang on. There
Any
aren't.
clutches? Purse, maybe.
I wouldn't say no to a clutch.
You better
Um,
be glad Poppy's not there. I'm just saying.
So there are
always
simple
tomorrow.
clutches here. But Mistress Vega will tell you that she does know of a very, very fancy handbag store in the Arcane Quarter. But if it's just a simple clutch, she could fashion one for you easily enough.
How much these shoes going to cost me first?
So another pair of the shoes is 2 gold on top of.
Okay.
Stuff.
And I've already paid for Agatha's ones as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Getting an image. Asking if she can do it.
I don't my luck, but how much would the simple clutches be?
Uh-huh. Well, that's why. Let me get the image.
I'm
going to openly
it's
say
just
to them
like
both.
Something like that.
I'm
John
gonna-
is making commentary.
I'm just going to
about-
openly say to the other two, I'm going to say, right,
Yeah.
you do realise I'm going to have to bring Poppy here tomorrow and treat her as well now. Not that I wasn't going to anyway, but I'll have to just take her out.
so clutch like that'd be like 5 gold.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'll take another 5 gold off.
Lizzy, are you also getting a clutch?
Another 5 gold.
It depends on if hers is more embellished than.
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna send you a picture in just a second. I have to pull the one I'm looking at. Mine's far
To
more
the Pinterest.
simple. Yeah, I
Well-
have one on Pinterest. I just have to scroll to it.
Do you know what's going to be great? If you ever bump into Alina all dressed up with all this fancy clothes on, you'd be like, where did you get all the money for this? Nick
Listen,
paid for it all.
listen, I was
They
gonna say
don't know that you
above-
paid for it. They don't know you paid
Listen,
for it.
listen, above
I know.
table, just above table. I love that we always talk about how Boudrick is covering the bill for Alina, and Nigel's literally paying for all 3 of us.
Get used to it. Nigel's being abnormally nice at the moment.
Is it
I like
abnormal
that.
for him? I don't know. Yeah, it'd be about the same. Well, I lied. You want that diamond thing at the top to be real diamonds?
No, it doesn't have to be. It can honestly just be plain
glass.
silver for all I care.
It's
Or
glass.
I'm
Can't be
I just
silver.
like
checking.
I just
No
like the
silver.
draping of it.
It's
yeah.
silver.
No silver.
It's silver.
Fuck. I ain't holding your bag for you if you're drunk.
You just hold the bottom where it's cloth. Just don't touch the clasp. Which means that you can't
I
get
can't
into her
open
bag.
I kind of want to make sure the rim of mine now is also silver.
That's why I picked silver.
You fuckers.
Yes, I would like the chain and the clasp and everything also. to be silver, right?
Let's take an extra gold off for each.
No. It's
I'm
still
gonna do it
same
anyway.
price.
Okay.
I did pick silver for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, if you could have that all delivered to the our residence we're staying in, that'd be great. Thank you. I might be back over the next day or two with another friend.
Yes, a friend, of course.
No, does she think that he's our pimp now?
That would be
You
hilarious.
can do an insight check if you want.
I
You're gonna do an
do.
inside check.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh. Inside. Oh, beautiful. 18. I got 11. I was like, ooh.
So the vibe that you get from her is not one where she thinks that he's a pimp, right? But just that perhaps he is like a wealthy ladies' man, you know, like that you guys maybe are, you know, either he's your sugar daddy or something. And
It's going great so far.
that
And
perhaps
because
he
I'm
has
the mayor,
perhaps he has more money than sense, but not in a negative way, just kind of like interesting. Okay, yeah, sure, of course, another one. All right, yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's a consummate businesswoman. She is not flapped in any sense. Just sort of something that she notes in her head.
Agatha and Lizzy equals sugar baby.
I'm gonna tip my new flap cat and say good day, thank you, it'd be really helpful, and then I'm gonna hold the door open for the two ladies to walk out of.
Oh, thank you. And Agatha will make her way out.
Petals follow you out, and Derek tries to grab a couple as you go under the door. He manages to grab one, and he just says,
Adorable.
"Baby Dills live in another universe." Above table. This is an inside joke for when we played GTA RP, and Nigel played Nigel Pickle Juice, a character in the game, and we, as a joke in character for him, referred to him as was like Big Daddy Dill, and every girl that was part of our group was a baby Dill, and so Abby's saying that the baby Dills live in another universe.
Thanks.
Context.
And sorry, was the hat of disguise
Yes.
the green one?
Oh, you make it look whatever you look like. Yeah, but it is uncommon. Yeah.
It's a wondrous uncommon item, yeah. Requires attunement. Add item. Thank y'all. I won't attune it yet. I'll just have it on until tomorrow.
You need a rest in order to attune it. So
Yeah, I'll keep it on anyway, and then I shall put my hood back up and cover my face again because. Have I noticed anyone staring at me as we've been walking around?
oh yeah, definitely. And some people give you a wide berth, like not like sort of the same way that you might see someone who's walking down the street with like tattoos, because you're dressed in all black. You're very tall, have a long snout, and they don't see your tail because you're wearing your cape, but they can see your feet. So those that get like close to you might stumble a little bit or sort of move to the side. Nobody gets in your way for sure. A couple of dogs bark, but it is also very busy streets.
All right. We'll start heading towards the north. Is it northwest corner?
Northwest of the city center, yeah.
Yeah, we'll start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for pickpockets.
Keeping an eye out for pickpockets. But also, as we pass more and more people, Lizzy wants to see if the people like purposely avoiding and staring at Nigel is bothering him.
Do insight check. I'll let Michael set the DC for this. What's it to be?
22.
He's a little uncomfortable, yeah. You get a sense that he's not used to it, sort of thing.
As we're walking, Lizzie's just gonna like loop her arm in his and just keep walking.
Oh, damn. I forgot to see if Derek wanted anything.
Well, you can take him when you take Poppy.
I can give Agatha a break.
Oh God. I don't know if I trust the two of them to watch Derek.
Excuse me.
You're not
You're
there.
not
take
there.
The whole store.
You're in bed in your notebook.
Am I? Am I?
Anything else we noticed as we're walking through the streets? Besides everyone giving me a wide berth? How many guards about?
You will see I should say couple, but like more than one. What would be considered like a guardhouse or a place where you could. So it's not like there's just one in the entire city. There's like several in each quarter. You can see as you're walking towards the northwest that southwest is a very large tree, which seems to be the central focus of what you can only imagine is that druid quarter that someone mentioned to you earlier in the day. When you go northwest, do you take a route that takes you around the north of the city center or south?
I'll let Lizzie decide.
I guess north, since it's on the northwest side.
So you travel north, so you're sort of in the southwest section of the old quarter. You travel up the city center of it, passing around the keep. Its shadow cast down over you guys as you are walking through. You see sort of like the light glinting off the structure itself. You travel through an area of the city to your east that, as I said the other day, there's a lot of like smokestacks, and if you sort of like glance down the streets, you can see that it slopes downward into an area which seems quite industrial. You can see that the type of people that are sort of coming in and out of that area as you pass by seem like the common working man. It definitely seems like an area of the city that is more blue collar. And then in the northeast, you travel over a bridge with a checkpoint, and you also see a coliseum that is quite large.
Okay.
The buildings in the northeast section, as you travel around the northern slope of the keep, have like red sort of roofs or brick, that kind of sort of signature. You see a lot of city guard in this area. A lot of royal guard, some Order of Septim people. It is heavily giving you like that military district vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You also see quite a few bands of people which you easily recognize as like other adventuring parties, mercenaries, that sort of thing. And Lizzie, can you roll perception for me? 15?
15.
At one point, you see someone with white feathers, and you think looks recognizable, but they sort of blended through the crowd a little too quickly. I feel like you might know them, but they're moving a little too quick for you to be able to tell. Looked like they were in a hurry doing some sort of job. But something in your head just kind of goes, I think I know that person. It's weird. But the others have, that sort of thing where somebody stops and they get like a deja vu sense. So like, Lizzy might have stopped for a half a beat or slowed down as her eyes were following this person. And then she realizes that the other two are still moving and she will quickly catch up with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you sort of turn around the north side of the keep into what clearly becomes the guild quarter. You will see many buildings in this area with signages posted out, recognizable guild names for almost every guild that you're aware of. There are, master craftsmen of every kind here. And the Truesome Guild is flanked on either side by trading companies and travel sort of shops, that kind of thing. It is very busy around the merchant guilds. There are any number of merchants, pedestrians, people that argue over, I was here first. No, you weren't. I've been waiting since 9 in the morning. I'm first. And it is loud, boisterous. Chickens are flying. It is crazy. But you can see that some semblance of a line has formed outside. And you can see that there are city guard standing at the front, sort of trickling in people and then allowing other people to leave in a very orderly fashion.
I'll be back in a second. I need to pee.
We could take a break. Quick one.
Yeah, I was
Be
gonna
back
say
in
that.
5 minutes. Okay, so you guys see this very big line leading into the Gruesome Guild. What you doing?
I'll get in line.
I will note for you guys, it took several hours to travel from the south of the city into the northwest corner, like 5 or 6 hours. It was a long
I have-
fucking walk.
I've got rations on me.
Should have brought our carriage.
I should have gone back.
You still can. I can keep her company.
So it's probably just after lunch time. It's probably like around like 2 in the afternoon now.
I'm gonna pull out 2 rations, one for myself, one for Derek, because he's probably getting a bit packaged now.
He greedily grabs that from you, and I need you to do a perception check.
That's not very good. I don't even read it in this light. 13.
You see his hand move just before he takes the ration, but you don't see what he was doing.
Okay.
He says, "Thank you, Nijo."
It seems to be in a better mood than me today.
Yeah.
How long do you think we're going to be in queue for?
How long does this line look? How many people would you say are in front of me?
At least 50.
Probably a couple hours, if not more.
Yay.
And as you guys get in line, other people start lining up behind you, and you can hear them talking, worried that they might not get in for the end of day.
I have an idea, but it might be a stupid one.
Go on.
What's the idea?
I already know, don't do it.
I can show my face and maybe it'll scare some of the people out of the line.
No, it's okay.
You sure? I don't mind.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
See how far
What,
we
show my
get.
face or wait?
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just an idea.
How long do you guys wait for?
I'm gonna stay as long as possible until either I get in there or they tell me we're closed for the day. She rolled for it.
Now 2 days later, and we're still in line.
You guys wait, and literally there's 2 people in front of you. The sun has gone down. Twilight is rising. It is nightfall. It is just past dinner time, and you hear a call out from inside declaring end of day. And anyone else can come back tomorrow. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to get up extra early tomorrow to make it in time to get in.
You guys waited
Hold
in
on.
line for
Ne-
like 6 hours.
Nichelle, can you turn around a second? I need to use your back to write on this piece of paper.
Okay, I turn around.
Okay. She's gonna scribble a note and then I'm gonna see if I can at least like knock on the door or something to like deliver it as if it's a missive. Give me a second.
I'll say that you could probably see somebody. So your line is like on the right side of this staircase leading into, and you can see someone like sort of laden down with like scrolls and other books, sort of like stumbling up the steps, trying to make his way in, saying, excuse me, out of the way, excuse me, official business. And you could see that the city guards are starting to open the door for him, even though they've said like it's end of business day.
Me.
Are you reaching out to like grab him, or
Just like that reach out, like stop, like sir. I have a missive if you wouldn't mind delivering it.
missive for who? Quickly.
Just to whom it would concern in there. It's just about a follow-up piece of information.
Okay, all right. Let's just stick it on top. Hurry!
Just gonna
And
put it on top.
he will rush inside.
Okay, I will send you what it says in a second. I'm still typing it up.
Now I get to roll to see who gets it, because you just said to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
Could end up with the custodian.
I was say with the
Okay.
janitor.
I know.
All right, I guess we'll head back.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a taxi carriage kind of service in here so we can get back a bit quicker.
Agatha, Derek is like, you know when a child gets restless and they just starts doing like whatever? He's now kind of like grabbing your ears and just like trying to rock back and forth because he's just like, I'm so bored. It's hot out here. It's dark. I'm hungry.
I sort of like look up and just say to him, you do realize those are attached to my head, right?
I'm just gonna like pat them and then like press them down and then, like press your hair over it. I know. Agatha, I'm hungry.
I know, and we've been waiting a while, and I'll reach into my pack and hand him a ration.
Start eating it happily. You can hear the thing crinkle as he unwraps it.
Might be a bad idea, but what the hell? Derek,
Mm-hmm.
I got a present for you if you want it. It's to help you for when you're a bit bored. You know, something to play with.
A giving?
It's a giving, yes. It's a gift. I don't want anything in return. And I'm going to hand him a black lacquered wooden box.
Are you adding to my inventory?
And
Why are you also
inside,
providing him a weapon to beat me in the back of the head with?
if he opens it, does he open it?
Do you tell him to open it?
I mean, it's currently mentioned.
So he's trying to hold his ration in one hand and try and grab the other, but he can't. So then he just sticks the ration in his mouth, and he presses it into his cheek. So it's a.
I'm stuck.
And then he just looks at the box. Seems to like scratch it a little bit, and then
You can open it.
Then he opens it. What's inside? Is this the thing with the dice?
Yeah, he finds a pair of bone dice with red gems pips on them, which I believe give him, when used, they give him a +2 to his charisma or something. I'll earn a +2 on persuasion, deception, and what's the other one? It doesn't actually say any details. Performance and intimidation. There you go. Might be
Takes
a
a
bad idea.
look at him. You can sort of see him try to say thank you.
How much gets spat into my hair? Hmm?
He tries to thank you. Half the ration comes out, and when he goes thank, and it like and it just sprays the back of Agatha's hair. I need you to do a perception check, Agatha.
You think I would? Perception. 17.
Okay, so you definitely hear the thing, and then like you feel Derek's body go like very still, and then you just feel his hand going like this, trying to wipe away. It's just making it worse. Derek
Yeah, I
looks with panicked eyes at Nigel, and then they get accusatory.
Derek,
Oh, excuse me.
I tell you what, you use the dice. If you roll them and say, "I'm really, really sorry, Agatha," it might increase your chances of her forgiving you.
So he closes the lid on this box.
Was that loud enough that we could all hear it?
I don't know. Were you being loud, Nigel?
No, it wasn't being just normal voice volume.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
hear
then
him.
I will make my snide comment. Oh, so you do know how to apologize.
So Derek takes these dice, closes the lid, shakes the box, and then starts smacking it against Agatha's face. I'm sorry, Agatha. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Nigel did it. And she's just smacking it. Not like hard, but just like tapping it against your face.
No, not like that, Derek. Not like that, but okay.
Agatha just lets out a long sigh and just starts to make her way back to the manor.
Okay, so
Absolutely by
PTSD
herself.
flower, height, insecurity, her child spit food on her.
And then
Willa
in the
bird
face of the
shit on
box.
her head.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. As pretty much the only mother in the group, yes. It's Mother's Day.
And we've lost it.
Too good. I'm sorry. Derek's never played a dice game before, and he's just saying shake the dice
No,
and use them on
really
Agatha, and then she'll forgive you.
It's fine.
Yeah. He did as he
I
was
said-
told.
I said what I said.
He did as he was told. Yeah.
Yeah, Agatha's just gonna walk off.
Oh.
Hopefully find like a taxi, carriage, something so she can get home quicker.
Do you want to roll me investigation?
Sure. 16.
I will say you are able to turn the corner and find a hackney quite quickly. And you tell him where you need to go, and he says the price is 3 silver.
Wonderful. I'll pay him the 3 silver.
You guys go on ahead. I'm going to walk back.
Oh, there's literally just you two. I've already left without you.
Oh, okay.
She walked off to find it without us.
Sorry.
So we're walking together.
Okay. I'm going to walk back if you care to join me. I'm in no rush to get back.
It's fine. I don't know why Agatha was complaining. This isn't that far of a walk.
I know. Maybe she's not used to it.
For miles, I don't. This is nothing.
Agatha, you can return to the estate at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Much less worried with your legs. Nigel and Lizzy, you do anything else on your walk back?
No, just walk and take in the area.
Okay.
Pick up pockets. Just looking at what we can see as we walk.
You don't get home until about between 1 or 2 in the morning.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So when Agatha gets back, she's just going to go straight to the room, completely shut off. But she is going to remember how the other day she did feel a vibration from her sending stone. She's going to check it.
Wonderful. It reads, Captain Valtra is very ... friendly. Dog Ronk was a bit sad, but enjoys the salty air. Sailing to Mortoon, miss you too.
Can I get that again, but slower so I can write it?
Best of boys.
Captain
The best of boy.
Captain Valtra, which is Valtra, is very ... friendly. A pregnant word if I've ever heard one. Dog Ronk, Ronk, was a bit sad, but enjoys the salty air. Sailing to Mortoon, Mortune, miss you too.
How'd you spell Mortoon again?
Mortune.
Thank you.
Ooh. Don't see Montoon on the map. Interesting.
A different province.
That's why I said interesting.
Lizzy, as you are walking with Nigel, you feel a vibration in your pocket.
Find the thing that's moving and check it.
It is the sending stone that Rek has the corresponding pair to. The message reads, want to meet with Nigel alone to talk in Brighthelm now.
Nigel,
Yes.
do you remember where we got the sending stone from?
One.
You gave it to me, but I don't know whose it was.
It's from the other group.
Oh.
I think it was. I can't remember if it was Boudrix or Rackstone.
Well, this message is for you. One of them wants to meet with you in Brighthelm. Now is all they said.
As in, like, now, or as
I
soon as possible
assume now. I mean, I don't know if there's a delay in these things. Do you want to send a message back?
Just ask who it is and where do they want to meet and when.
above table because the message was sent now.
No, I know that. Lizzy doesn't, so it's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I know they can only send one. Lizzy knows nothing about magic, so I'm rolling with it.
Yeah, so just ask who this is and where and when they want to meet.
And if Poppy was there, be like, wouldn't it just be easier to tell him where to meet you?
No.
We all know
Yeah,
that.
but you're not with us.
I don't want to give away our location too early. It's not how a rogue does things. Many people still out and about at this time of night?
No. I'd say it's about 11 o'clock midnight. There's quite a few people out in the military district, but as you get closer to Old Town, no. Quiet. Lots of trees on the streets.
Okay. I will send a message back.
You ever see when somebody else sees what you did? And you're like, I saw you see me. And then they smile back and they say, I didn't see you.
Alright. It's gonna say, who is this? Where in Brighthelm would you like to meet him? Glad your travels were safe.
I'm just going to test my memory to see if I got all that in one go.
Okay.
Who is this? Where in Brighthelm would you like to meet him? Glad your travels were safe.
Give yourself inspiration.
Don't give the DM inspiration.
Too
She'll
late.
use it against us.
It's too late. I've now been given inspiration.
In fairness, she should have got inspiration last session for say Poppy's name.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly.
I mean, she's already got inspiration against me.
I'm hoarding them. I now have one against you, and I have one against Nigel.
We've got shit tons against me.
You're gonna be like, yay! She rolled a nat one! And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna use my DM inspiration. Okay, perfect. So, Poppy, what have you been up to during the day? Describe your day to the rest of the party.
I'm guessing when the attendant came to tell me that they were heading out for the day, she would have went ahead and got dressed, and then she would have asked for directions to like a library, so that she could do some research on some periodicals about some stuff that she is interested in getting more information on and seeing if word has spread about it.
Okay. So are you looking for like newspaper article type information, or are you looking for like it's so old it's now in a history book?
It shouldn't be in a history book. It should be like in a newspaper if the news traveled this far. Given the nature of it, it may not have, unless
Okay.
one of the people involved was from this area.
I will say, because I know what the information you're looking for, based on how far it is,
Mhm.
and based on who it concerned, it's probably not information that would come out this far.
Okay.
You may have better luck speaking with like other bards about the
That's the
information.
next step.
But I would say like the servants probably direct you towards like local news establishments, that kind of thing, and you might have spent the day going around asking about it and sort of got the same kind of like, no, the most I've heard is like this kind of thing, or travel news, that kind of thing. Nothing specific to the information that you're looking for.
Perfect. So after I get through all that, I would probably just go back to the estate and eat, not stand in line, and go sit in my bed.
Yeah, you would have been given like a very nice lunch. Like these people were expecting the whole party to stick around for lunch, or at least come back. They didn't. So you basically have like a mini feast lunch to yourself of like anything. You don't have to worry about Derek coming in and grabbing food from you. It is nice, relaxed. They even offer you to have someone like play piano for you at some point if you would like accompaniment to do any kind of practice. They offer you a nice they show you to the library where there's like a nice seating area against a large bay window.
I probably would have taken them up on that.
They bring you some like tea and cookies.
Did you find a smut section?
Definitely. I may have picked out a couple of selections for Lizzy. And then I guess when they don't come back for dinner, I guess I would have went down and had dinner by myself.
Yep.
And I would have made sure to keep a plate of food for Derek for when he gets back, because I know he'll be very hungry after his big day out.
Okay. Where do you wait for them to come back? Like, where would you wait if you are waiting?
I would probably stay in. I would go back to my room, but I would probably leave the door open so I could hear when they enter.
Okay, so you could probably hear, because Agatha's wearing her armor when they come back,
Yeah.
so she's not exactly. She's quieter than somebody normally would be in plate, but she's not masking her movements, so you can hear her coming down the hall. And okay, can you roll perception for me, Poppy?
Yes. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. 11.
Okay, you can hear Derek saying something to her, but you can't make out what it is.
Okay. So when I heard them start coming down the hall, I would have went to my doorway, because I don't know if her room is before mine or after mine. But I would have stood at my door and realized it's just her and Derek and not all of them. And I would say, so how was your all's day?
It was a day. I'm just gonna
Oh.
go my room.
Oh, okay. You all missed dinner, but I kept some food for Derek if you want me to take him for a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Derek, you want to come with me? I got some food for you.
He hesitates. Uncharacteristically. You can see he looks very sad, and he sort of looks towards your door like he wants somebody to. I'm gonna stay with Agatha. He's just gonna like pet the same cheek that he basically whacked you with earlier. He'd be like, I could come by later.
I mean, I can bring you the food. I just thought you might want to come hang out and give Agatha a break for a little bit. She looks like she's had a bit of a day, but I can bring the food to you if you want to stay with her.
He's gonna lean down next to your ear, Agatha, and say, Agatha, do you need a break?
Not so much a break, but I mean, you haven't seen Poppy all day. She hasn't seen us all day. I'm sure she'd appreciate company.
That's a nice way of saying yes.
He's gonna, you know, I'm sorry, right? And Jill told me to do the thing, and he said it would be the best thing to do. I'm sorry, Agatha. I'm sorry.
Derek, you don't have to be sorry. This wasn't your fault.
Poppy's just gonna sit there and kind of like look back and forth to him and be like, okay.
He's gonna like, you know, when somebody like an animal like backs up very slowly, he's just gonna like slowly unlatch one leg from your shoulder and then the other one, and so he's sort of standing, holding your head with his feet on your shoulders. Okay, I'll be quick, Agatha. I'll be quick. I won't leave you alone too long. And then he's gonna slide down your body like a fire pole.
Mhm.
And he's gonna thump down, land on his butt, and then toddle over towards Poppy, and just grab onto the bottom edge of her skirt and look back up at you to make sure like it's actually okay. Like, it's a dirty 20 for him, with his wisdom modifier for insight. How do you look at Derek?
You can see there's some sadness behind her eyes, but she does give him a smile.
And then you just see him say, "Quick, I promise, quick." Okay, Poppy, I'm ready for my giving food.
Come on in here. I've got it for you.
Okay, and as they walk into Poppy's room, he's gonna just sort of like look back at you over his shoulder before he walks through the door.
Agatha will go into the room, but she's going to leave the door slightly ajar so he can go back in.
And
She's
then
gonna take-
go ahead.
Sorry. She's just going to take all of her armor off and just go and lie on the bed.
With your dirty hair?
Yeah, she's officially given up for today.
Just checking.
So I will lead Derek into my room, and I guess I would have put the plate of food on a table near the bed, and I'll just help him up onto the bed and sit the plate in front of him and be like, please eat slow, and let's try not to make a mess because I do have to sleep in this bed. Okay?
So he nods, grabs the edge of the platter or tray that it's on, pulls it so that it's like his legs are like on, you know, splayed out on either side, so it's like right up next to him. Part of his furry gut is hanging over the edge of it. And he just daintily picks up one piece, but like he has his head like awkwardly right over the dish because he doesn't want to get anything on your bed, but he's just eating it like that.
Thank you for being so careful. So, you want to tell me how the day went for Derek? Did you do anything fun?
We went into this shop, and they had this little thing that went woo 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 with the lady on it, and then she had these things that were all choo, 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 choo. That was kind of cool, and I wanted to take one, but Agatha had me on her shoulders and wouldn't let go of my legs, and then Nigel tried on a hat like mine, and well, almost. The lady reached for one, and then she put it back, and it was kind of dumb of her, because I think he would look very good in a hat like mine. You know, sort of very tall out this way, and then very tall out that way for him. It would look like, and he's just kind of lift his arms in an L shape. It would have been very cool to see that, but then he got one that just looks like someone squished a hat and then stuck it on his head. And I mean, it's nice too. And he said he liked it. And then they gave colors to this lady, and then said that it would come to delivery. I don't know where delivery is, but it's coming to delivery. And then we left, and then we walked for a really long time. And then we stood with a whole bunch of other people for an even longer time. And it was really hot and uncomfortable. But then Nigel gave me a ration, and he gave it. I didn't have to trade for it. And then he gave me a box, because I don't know why. He just said it would be good for me. And then I got so excited, and I remember manners, and I was to say thank you, but because he gave me the ration, I said it at the same time that I was eating the ration, because I couldn't hold the ration and the box at the same time, and y'all tried to give me both at the same time, and so then it was really hard for me, and so I tried to hold it all in my mouth. I swear I did, I swear. But then I wanted to make sure he could hear me, because I wanted him to hear me say thank you, because that's what you're supposed to do. And then some of my ration came out in Agatha's hair, and then Nigel said if I took the little hard round things and shook them, and then used it on Agatha, she would forgive me. So I closed the box with the hard round things in it, and tapped it on Agatha's face, but I don't know if she forgave me. She seemed pretty upset.
Okay, you did have quite a day,
Yeah,
didn't
and then Agatha didn't say much when we were in this like really tiny carriage. Like the carriage that we came in was like really nice, right? Had lots of pillows.
Mhm.
But we came home in a carriage that didn't have a lid on it and no pillows. And the guy on the front of it that was holding the things that hold the horse, he smelled like the horse. And Agatha
Yeah.
was really quiet the whole time, and yeah.
Well, I'm sure all that walking, and plus she was in her armor and it was hot. I'm sure she was just really tired.
Is it because we
It'll
stood
be all
still
right.
for a really long time?
That probably didn't help because I
Yeah,
mean, think about
I
how
was hot,
heavy
and
that is.
I have fur, and he's just gonna kind of like pluck at his.
Right.
It
Well,
gets
think
hot
of
with
her
my
armor.
cloak and my vest and the top hat, but I could sometimes use my top hat to like give myself air when there wasn't
Mhm.
enough air moving around. And so that was kind
Mhm.
of nice, but it was hard. And like Lizzy didn't seem to have a problem. A lot of people looked at Nigel, and it made him sort of like dance on his feet a bit, but he seemed okay. And he said something about taking his mask off, and then Lizzy and Agatha told him no, and he seemed kind of disappointed, but um, yeah. And then we got to the front, and then Lizzy gave something to this other guy that like had so many things in his hands, and I thought to myself, you know, he could probably use a vest,
He probably could. Yes.
but he can't have my vest. It's
Wow.
mine.
No, it's yours. It's yours. Wow. Well, go ahead and eat, and then we can talk more after you get done eating if you want to, or you can go to bed because it is really late.
It is. It's very. Well, it's late, and he's gonna
Okay.
just start eating, even though he's yawning.
Yep. And I'm just gonna sit on the bed next to him with my notebook open, just kind of flipping through it.
Okay. So he does eat as quickly and carefully as he can. Doesn't get any crumbs on your bed, and when he finishes, he does like another big.
Do you want me to carry you to bed, Derek?
I can go by myself. Um, But I see you in the morning, Poppy.
Yeah, I'll walk you to the door.
Okay. And he's just gonna kind of hold your hand as you walk him to the door. He's doing that kind of like lazy eye, trying to keep him open kind of thing. And then you gonna say, "Good night, Derek. Good night, Poppy." And you just sort of see him like, he's kind of leading by scent versus that he is by his own eyes. As you just see him tap on the open door, and then he finds the edge of it and he sort of shuffles inside, and then he just gently closes it behind him.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna make sure he got the door closed. So, all right, and I'll just go back to my room, and I'll leave the door open since the other two still haven't made it back. Just kind of trying to keep an ear out for them to return.
How long did you stay up for waiting for them?
Well, I was pretty lazy for part of the day, so I could probably stay up. I don't know, about another hour or two. Probably
Okay,
by
so
2:00. I'd probably go to bed.
okay, you are basically just about to shut your door when they come in.
I will get up and I will get my notebook and I will put it back in my pack before I go over to the door. And then I'll go over and see if it's both of them or just one of them or see who it is.
You have both arrived home, well, to the Finchy estate.
Yeah.
Hello there, wayward adventurers. Where have you all been? Staying out all hours of the night, partying without me. How rude.
It was
It
a
was a
really long
party.
walk.
So, yeah, a lot
So
further
I
walk
heard.
than we thought. Yeah, we decided to walk back.
Did y'all get things done today? Did y'all have a good day?
Yeah, it was good.
Got this new hat.
I
I ordered a
heard.
dress.
Derek told me a little bit about your all's day. I'm gonna need some gaps filled in about things flying around and people attached to things that were moving around, and yeah. But we can do that tomorrow. I know y'all have had a long day, so I just want to make sure y'all made it home.
We can definitely
okay.
talk about it at breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yep,
just a really
yep.
long walk. Did Agatha make it back?
She did. She looked like she had a bit of a rough day. I took Derek for a little bit so she could go and rest. So he actually went to bed not too long ago. So
Yeah. It was a long, we stood in line for a really long time to not even
yeah.
get into that building.
Yeah, Derek kind of explained that too, that y'all did a lot of walking, then a lot of standing, and it was hot, and then y'all didn't get in.
Northwest side of the city center was a lot farther than I thought it would be.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
this place is huge.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't wander off alone anymore without the group. It would be really hard to find each other if we needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's good that you all went and did what y'all had to do. I had a couple things I was able to get done today, so it's all good. We can definitely head out tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna go to my room now, and I'm just gonna scud off very quickly and leave the two of them alone in the hallway.
Good night, Lizzy.
Good night, Lizzy.
I better get some shut eye as well. So I'll see you in the morning.
Yep, you will.
And I'm just
I'll close my door.
gonna go to bed.
Poppy, what did you do exactly with that flower that Nigel gave you? Did you put it anywhere?
It was on the dresser. I
Okay,
didn't put it in any water or anything. I just kind of left it. Oops.
That's it. Fine.
Okay.
Do you want to examine it any further?
I mean, I guess I could. Since I would probably have to move Derek's tray off my bed, and I would probably see it. So I can. Let's see. Let's see. What kind of check are you having me roll here? Nature?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. 21.
I will say when you move it from the dresser to the bed, there is not direct moonlight because it's not a full moon, but there's still partial moon glow coming in through one of the windows that goes over your bed. And when the moonlight touches the flower, you could see that its petals are trying to open, but because it's on its side, it can't fully extend.
Okay. If I see it doing that, I might try to walk closer to the window and see if I can get more moonlight on it, if at all possible.
It's not a matter of more moonlight. It's imagine you're trying to open a door and it has
Gotcha.
to open like that.
Well,
and
I mean,
it's
if I
stuck.
tried tilting it,
So you just pick it up.
yeah, yes.
So when you pick it up, it finishes unfurling
Okay.
into a flower, which I'll show you what it looks like.
Her flower gets a picture.
I know.
I was
Wow.
prepared for this. I
It's a
wasn't
super-
prepared for something else.
It's a super rare flower. Of course, she's got a picture.
Where's the picture? Where's the picture?
Take a breath. It'll get there.
Fancy. I just like pictures of things.
Where did you put it in a group one?
Hang on.
Oh,
She's like, oh my gosh, slow down.
Is it there yet?
want-
Is it there yet? Is it there?
We
Don't
want to
upset
see
me.
This is
it.
where nobody's getting a
upset the
fucking
deer.
picture.
Oh.
Ooh.
So this is what it opens up into. And you recognize this as a moon bloom. You know it is a pale blue petaled flower that glows in the dark when touching moonlight. It only opens in the presence of moonlight. It is normally found deep in forests where the veil between the material plane and the Feywild is at its thinnest. So whoever brought this to you either brought it from there or took it from somewhere where someone else had transplanted it. You also know that when it's consumed or brewed into tea, it has special properties.
Very good.
I am going to discreetly tell you what type of properties because I want only you to know and nobody else.
Damn.
Sounds good. Good to know. Good to know.
We like secrets. Oh, we like secrets.
Hey, Poppy doesn't have many secrets. You guys have all
Secrets?
the damn secrets.
Listen,
so-
it's a lot
I've
easier.
seen your name. There are secrets in that name. Don't even.
Listen,
don't even
it's
play with me.
I am always at the above
Think about
table.
it.
There
Think
are
about it.
times when people will meta. So it's like if I tell you that the plant that she has is poisonous and she offers you tea, you're not going to take it. Right?
That's right.
You're going to find a reason not to, right? It's not poisonous, I will say that. But
It's not.
that's what I'm saying. So I try to, in instances like that where the characters get information that the other characters could potentially subconsciously or consciously avoid because they know what it is. That's why. And continue.
So, upon realizing all this, I will try to trim the stem a little bit and put it in some water and kind of keep it propped up so that I can look at it as I drift off to sleep.
I won't make you roll for that. You rolled well enough in the nature check that you know how to trim flowers well enough to put it in a glass of water.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I will say in the morning when you wake up, it's closed again.
Yeah. It's all good. It's just so I can watch it while I go to sleep.
Before I go to sleep, how many hours have I got left in my book to read?
Done.
I'm done. I'll just go straight to sleep then. I will take everything off except for my hat and keep that on once I go to bed. So I can sort of tune to it.
Oh, are you taking time to attune to it before you go to sleep?
I've had it on all day and I'm going to keep it on all night. Just
I-
for
I
that.
was say you were standing in line for like 6 hours. You couldn't have concentrated on it long enough to do that.
I'm just making sure I'm fully attuned to it.
It has to be during a rest. So even though he's standing in line, it's not
Sure.
considered a rest. Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, for a long rest. Yeah.
I think it's short rest as well, but it just has to be an hour during a rest.
Yeah, I'll keep it on all night in bed.
Anybody else
Okay.
doing anything in the evening before they go to bed?
Lizzy just went straight to bed. She left them awkwardly in the hallway because she didn't want to be in that conversation and went straight to bed. But
What
they also
conversation?
avoided that conversation, so I'm...
There was no conversation.
It's now the
So, just one
14th
question.
of the month.
About the hat. It says at will, even though it's in my level
Yes.
1 slots. Does it mean I can cast it as many times as I want as long as I'm wearing it?
what does the item say?
It just says at will.
Yeah.
Instead of cast.
If it has a like a specific limitation, the item would tell you that.
Good to know.
That's why above table I told you to get it.
I know you did.
I'm glad you did, because if you didn't, I was probably steering him.
He
in
was
that
like, I'm going to
direction
have
in
to pick up
session.
some scrolls. And I'm like,
Well, I didn't know you can get items to do it for you.
You
did you know
Okay.
that there's like a wonderful resource? It's called Google
Yes.
or your DM.
And my DM told me because I mentioned it to her and she informed me on the right path to take. So technically I did talk to my DM about it.
Moving on. Quickly. You guys wake up in the morning. I will say, Agatha, because you arrived home sooner than the others, you can wake up early if you wish to. Lizzy and Nigel, I will say after the day you had, you probably needed that full 8 hours because that was like 12 plus hours of walking that you did yesterday, which is a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to probably take my time getting up.
Well, maybe not that much for you, Lizzy, but you know,
For me,
calm yourself. You'll have to do some exercises for your
Hold
arms
on,
in the
hold on.
morning. Like,
It means she can skip leg day today.
That's a 23 athletics. She's fine. She just needs to sleep. She's fine.
so
No stretching
you
required.
can wake up around like 9 or 10 in the morning the following day on the 14th.
Agatha will probably wake up early. She'll head over to the bathroom and do a full clean.
How early are you waking up?
She mean because I got back at about 10, and I need like 8 hours sleep, so 6:30.
Would you have gone to sleep before Derek got back in the room?
Probably.
6:30. That way it's not quite crack of dawn. Poppy,
Yes.
are you? Yeah, I guess you'd be waking up around the same time as Michelle and Lizzy.
Yeah. I'll probably end up running into him in the hallway on the way downstairs. Maybe not.
I am not rushing up. rushing to get out today.
Okay. Well, then I might stop and knock on your door.
Well,
Well,
while they're
let's-
still sleeping.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
Agatha first because she's up for it.
Yeah.
When Agatha's done cleaning herself off and everything, she'll start to put her armor back on. Assuming that the noise might probably have woken Derek. I doubt putting armor on's a quiet job.
He doesn't wake up at first, but somewhere midway, he wakes up.
That's wish him a good morning. How did you sleep?
I slept good. Nice pillows in here.
They are very nice. Did you have fun with Poppy?
Well, she got me a nice giving food, and I didn't have to trade her for anything, and I told her about the day yesterday, and she said it must have been very hard for you, and I said it's probably, and then she walked me to the door, and then I came back.
Okay.
You were
Glad-
already asleep when I came in, so I tried my best not to wake you up.
No, I appreciate that. I'm probably going to head down for breakfast. I assume you probably want something to eat as well.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay, let's go. So I head down to the dining room. Do the same, like spiel as like last time. Getting him a bit of everything. Axel will have something small.
Midway through you delivering food to Derek's plate, a footman arrives with a silver tray on which are 2 letters in sealed envelopes that he hands towards her and says, "These arrived for you this morning."
Oh, thank you.
Or perhaps your
I'll
party. One is addressed to yourself by name, Sister Agatha, and the other to, I believe, perhaps a group name for yourselves is the Shardbound.
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you. And I'll head over and take them from him. I'll sort of like put them in my back pocket as like a remember to open later, as I still get Derek's food finished, myself, and then we'll eat. How long would you say that would probably all take?
Maybe like an hour.
Okay. When we're done, Agatha will take Derek and we'll go spend the rest of the morning in the library.
You doing anything in particular in there, or just perusing?
Well, first she's going to find somewhere to sit, and she's going to open the letter that was addressed to her.
Inside that letter, you will see it is stamped with Twella's symbol on the wax seal, and it says it is from the Order of the Radiant Duality, which you would know to be one of Twella's orders.
Mm-hmm.
It is from signed by Brother Amon, Eamon, and he requests to have a meeting with you at your earliest convenience. He says it is in regards to your current course of action. That's the only information that he provides.
Okay. She will put it back in the envelope, put it into her pack, and then she'll just peruse for some kind of book that seems to sort of like catch her eye in the library.
You sit, read peacefully with Derek. At some point or another, he reaches for a book, and it clatters to the floor. And he quickly scoops it up, closes it, pets it, and then reaches and slides it back into place. And then he just goes, ah. It plops back down. And then after a couple minutes, you just see him rifling inside his pocket. And he pulls out a ration and just sort of eats it, but like slowly.
Agatha would just keep reading, waiting for the others to wake up.
Okay. The rest of you three wake up around the same time.
I'm still sleeping.
Lizzy does her normal morning routine and then goes in search of food.
Same breakfast setup is there. Food's probably a bit colder because it was prepared earlier for when Agatha woke up, but it's still warm enough kind of thing.
Yep.
I will also head down to get food. I probably won't eat too much, but because I'm going to try to get back upstairs before Nijal gets up and gets moving for the day.
So, Papa, you do go down for breakfast?
I do.
Okay, so you arrive around the same time that Lizzy does. She's probably just there a few steps ahead of you. Sort of one of those
Morning,
things like
Poppy.
she comes down, turns the hall, you just open your door, and it's one of those things.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
Pretty good.
Good.
It's nice
Okay.
not staying in shared tavern rooms.
Yeah, right. Enjoy having a big old bed. That's way too big for little old me, but I can roll around if I want. I think tonight I might sleep on the end of the bed just to balance it all out.
I mean, fair. You'll still be able to roll one direction or the other.
Exactly. Not often I get a big bed like that. So, I know I got Derek's side of the story of kind of what happened with you guys yesterday. So while we're eating, maybe you guys can fill in some of the blanks, and then we can figure out what we're gonna do today.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do much because of the walking, but we went to this very grand tailor shop. Nigel got the hat that you saw, and Agatha and I both ordered some dresses. I kind of felt like if we're gonna be meeting with the Duke again, I should probably not. I don't know. This is travel appropriate. I felt a little out of place.
Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. I probably need to pick up something a little bit different for the next time we go. So
Yeah. And then we walked a really long way to try and go to the Merchants Guild. Back before we met you, we had come across someone who had died. And he had some items that I believe tie him to the Truesome Guild, so I just want to return those.
okay.
You know, I wouldn't want to be dead in the woods somewhere and no one know that I died.
Yeah, that would be not fun.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna wake up halfway through their conversation and get myself ready. And before I leave my room, I'm going to use the hat and make myself look like the bronze dragonborn again. Make my way down, so I don't have to cover my space there.
When you run into the first servant that you see, they look very confused. Who are you? How did you get in here?
Oh, sorry, I am staying here. I'm just using a spell to make myself look different today.
Who are you?
I'm the giant rat looking person.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, excuse me. And he's just gonna start scurrying off.
I can just take no notice and just carry on heading down for breakfast.
He's
What
definitely
was
gone
left
to
over.
tell somebody.
That's fine.
So I guess while we're waiting for him to get down there, the last thing I would ask Lizzy is if they have decided kind of what they're planning on doing today.
I don't had made any concrete plans. I know we talked about at least trying to somewhat stick together as we walk around because of how large this place is. I mean, it took several hours to cross the city. I don't think I have any pressing things I need to get to. I'm just waiting to hear back from the guild. I can definitely see what Agatha wants to do, though.
Yeah. I mean, mainly the only thing I want to do is make sure I get over to wherever you all got your all's clothes from so that I can try to pick out something so we have it before we get called back by the Duke.
Yeah, we can definitely take you over there.
So I wonder how much longer until Nijal gets up.
Is he still asleep?
I don't know. I thought about knocking on his door on the way down, but I don't know. Things are still weird between me and him, so I'm not pushing it.
Jill, how long does it take you to come downstairs?
Not long at all.
And
I'll
so
probably be walking in around about now.
Oh. Who's this? Oh, wait a minute. No.
He looks
never
like the
mind. He
same.
looks like he did the other day.
Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Morning.
How did we sleep?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Excuse me one sec.
No,
I was gonna
yawning.
No, I thought I was going to sneeze,
Okay,
but it
good.
stopped.
Sneeze. Yeah.
It's like
I saw him do that earlier. I was like, oh.
It doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm not quite used to these soft beds yet. It's going to take a while for me to get used to.
You may not want to get too used to him.
What do you mean by that?
Oh. I know that you're constantly and putting yourself in the way of danger and doing crazy things. So I guess it'll only be a matter of time before you get yourself in some trouble again.
Maybe.
Tell
Let's
your
catch them
teammate you
first.
don't think they're that skilled without telling your teammate you don't think they're that skilled.
All he is
Anyway,
cute form and, still adjusting.
what do you have planned for today?
We were just kind of talking about that. I think I need to go wherever you guys went for the clothes because I was thinking that I probably need something different before we go, before the Duke. And then,
Yeah, you definitely need to buy something so you don't turn up dreaded like that.
yeah, I know. At least I can do something about this, So, but I need to find some bards somewhere along the line. But I know Lizzy said that there might be some things that you all had in the works. So
I've got nothing planned, so I'm good to just tag along.
I do think somewhere along the line today, you and I need to sit down and have a discussion
Maybe see how I
because
feel.
things are a little weird. Well, let's put it this way. You can try to avoid the conversation with me. Somewhere along the line today, we're talking. And if it's me doing all the talking, that's fine. But I think you're going to want to talk to me.
We'll see.
I think I'm gonna need the both of you to figure this out. Enjoy your breakfast, and Lizzy's gonna leave. I'm gonna go find Agatha. She's out.
So if she's gone and Agatha's gone and it's just us in the room, I don't know where he sat in relation.
And servants at either door.
That's fine. I'm going to move around the table because I don't know where he sat in relation to me, but I'm going to go sit down next to him. And I'm just going to lean in real close. So I'm going to be like, I saw your name around the city yesterday.
Right.
With the word wanted
Okay.
associated with it.
I mean, it's not the first time I've been wanted. Probably won't be the last.
True. But now that you've been in this house as a rat and as a dragon, people know that you can change the way you look. And the name Nigel is not exactly common. It could be a matter of time before somebody starts putting two and two together.
We'll see.
I'm trying to help you out here, even though you've given
So,
me absolutely no reason.
How do they know I can change the way I look?
Well, I'm sure I
I
saw
just
somebody
might.
come running by after you,
I mean,
right before you came through.
I just might happen to be the other person in the world with the same name as this person that's been wanted.
Okay. If that's what helps you sleep at night, but
Oh, I know how
I don't
problem sleeping.
I don't think you want to wait until the last minute to come up with an exit strategy if you need to get out. And again,
That's when I do my best work.
Okay. You want to do it alone? That's fine. And I'll get up and I'll walk out at that point.
I'm going to finish my breakfast.
You go right on ahead.
Not giving it a
choke on
second thought.
Okay. Lizzy, the servants are easily able to lead you towards Agatha, who's in the library reading. Sophie in bed, dreaming, going, "No, don't do it. No."
Sorry. Just talking asleep sometimes.
It's adorable.
No, don't go. Don't leave them. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just Lizzie's just gonna join Agatha in the library. She's just gonna say hello and then just like peruse shelves. She had to get out of there. She was too uncomfortable. She had to leave.
Agatha, do you respond?
I do. Okay. Good morning. We, as a group, received a letter this morning. I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to wait till we're all together.
We might want to wait a few minutes. I left them alone in the dining room. I don't know if I should have. I think they need to talk it out. I'm just gonna hide out in here with you, okay?
I don't blame you.
I would say that when I left the dining room, I would probably try to figure out where they went. So I would ask somebody.
They'll tell you.
And I know where I'm going, so I will go ahead and go in there. Oh, Lizzy. I forgot to tell you. Come here.
Okay.
So I was in here yesterday while you guys were out. And remember we've been talking about, you know, kinks and different things.
No one has still told me what they are.
Yeah, so I found you some books because I know you like to read.
Okay.
And I think they might be better at explaining it. And then once you kind of work your way through those books, then if we have time, then maybe we can go and see some things that might better explain if you so desire.
Okay.
So the books are up in my room. So when we go upstairs, just remind me to give them to you.
Okay.
So that way if we
sounds
stand
good.
in a long line again, if you want to read, you can.
Yeah, that honestly, that probably would have made the time go a little faster. I should have thought about that. Did you guys have a chat?
Oh, you know, it's Nigel. Is it ever a good chat?
Means well. I just
Yeah.
don't think he's used to other people.
Yeah, so we may need to have a discussion, you, me, and Agatha, about him. I don't know if we want to do that now or if y'all want to do it later, but it is kind of important.
So I'll do it now. Agatha's over here somewhere. Agatha!
Well, we need to kind of get close because I don't really want other people hearing what I have to share with you guys.
Okay.
You coming to join us, Agatha?
Just gonna wave at Agatha over, like, come on.
Agatha will look up from the book and just see these two like beckoning her like a pair of gossiping schoolgirls. And she'll sort of like just close the book, place it down on the side, and I wouldn't say begrudgingly, but between like begrudgingly and cautiously, sort of like make her way over.
Sort of like
I'm
if this,
imagining more
if-
of the like, oh god, what is it now look?
I imagine it to be this gossip better be better than what I was reading.
Yeah. And I'll
So,
head over and join them.
okay. So, yesterday, while you guys were out, I went out into the city a little bit and was walking around. And I saw Nigel's name posted in a couple places. And it had his full name. And then it said, wanted.
Did it say what he was wanted for?
I don't think I caught that
When it was
part.
posted?
It didn't. I didn't want to act too concerned about it. It was just something I kind of took note of, but I can show you guys where it is. And we can go by there today. So, but I tried to talk to him about it, and he blew it off. He acted like he wasn't that concerned. But I'm a little worried because he has been before the Duke. He has used his first name. Of course, he doesn't look like the drawing on the poster, but I don't know. I feel like we might just need to be a little bit concerned about it.
Yeah.
And if he's not going to be concerned about it, we need to at least be concerned for us.
Mhm. Okay.
So other than that, I got Agatha. I got Lizzy some books to tell her about some of those things that we've been talking about with her, or not talking about with her. I found them here in the library.
Few
Gonna be
seconds
great.
will go by as like you can almost even hear the cogs turning in Agatha's head. She's trying to work out what exactly you mean.
Yeah.
And he's gonna. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I found a couple
okay.
goodies.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them to her later.
Agatha just nods.
So I guess whenever any gel's ready, or I don't know, whatever.
Well, where were people planning on going today?
Well, I need some clothes.
Yeah,
So-
we were talking about maybe we could take Poppy over to the same dress shop that we went to.
Okay. Well, while you guys do that, I do have a quick errand that I need to go quickly run, so I'll do that while you guys go there. But I was telling Lizzy this morning we received a letter addressed to the group. So when the gel's done, I haven't read it yet because I didn't want to be, opening group mail by myself.
Right.
So we'll wait for him and then we'll see what it has to say.
Okay. And I guess while we're waiting, I'll go over and peruse the books over where I found those other books for Lizzy. See if I can find a couple more.
Honestly, you probably
Intentionally
can't
read
find
them to
that
make Andy have to
many.
type summaries up for me, right?
Listen.
Yes, I
Yeah.
better finish my food and then find the rest of the group.
We're so bad at staying together.
Like, you all know where I am, but I have to come find you guys. It's fine.
At least you didn't get
Okay.
abandoned at the house yesterday.
Here
What
are
did
the
you say, stay in
titles
bed?
of the books that were found by Poppy in the library. And I will say, Poppy, you had to search for these books.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew what I was
one of them
gonna
was even hidden behind another book. Like, the first one's called The Duke's Restraint. The tagline on it is, "A tale of velvet ropes, whispered commands, and a very compliant chamberlain."
do. Okay.
The second one is Silken Bonds of House Varelia, Noble Rivalries, Forbidden Trysts, and Embroidered Blindfolds with Family Crests. Taming the Baron's Shadow Steed, a metaphoric and literal exploration of dominance with bridles and metaphors galore. The fourth
Okay.
one is Letters from the Lash, on a romance between a war widow and her late husband's disciplinarian lieutenant. And the Viscount's Velvet Vice, all about proper etiquette in the boudoir. And then the last one is His Lordship's Secret Passage, a double entendre riddle journey into forbidden wings and even more forbidden positions.
Very perfect. Thank you for that.
You're
Andy.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank your local chat GPT. All I do
Yeah,
is
sure
I
do.
give it
Come up with some summary
little
points.
yeah, I give it
Yep.
little like starters and then they
Yeah.
come out with it.
Being a bard, you should have no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll finish up and go find the rest of the group.
You give these books to Lizzy, right?
When we get upstairs, I don't. Well, the ones I found now, yes, I'll be going pass them to her, but the other ones are upstairs.
I sent Lizzy the list of books. I guess I'll send it to you too, so that you can speak about it
Thank you.
later.
I could have watched the VOD and got them, but yes, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Do you all go to find Nigel?
Well, he's going to find us.
Yeah, he said it twice already.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's in the middle of
We were just too excited about books.
book titles.
Sorry.
Okay. So, you, Agatha, you are opening this letter for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, it is stamped with the Brighthelm seal. It is from the Duke. And he requests your presence 3 days hence. And he has provided a writ of audience for your group. No other instructions.
Okay, we've got 3 days of chill time.
That'll be on the 17th.
Okay. I'll put the letter back in the envelope, put it in my pack, and I'll put the writ of audience in my pocket.
So when you guys went to that dress store yesterday, did they tell you how long it would be before you all had your clothing?
A couple days. I don't think they gave us an exact number, so we can ask when we go.
Okay.
That would be a good place to stop for today, because it is reaching that time where I have to go.
Yeah.
But our next session, do think about downtime for the next 3 days. So we will sort of move through that. You can feel free to speak to me about that outside of session to get ideas for things or whatnot. Our next Frigg session is on the 30th. So not next Friday, but 23rd. Yeah, sorry. 23rd. So not this Friday, but the Friday after. And the next campaign for the villains one is on the 17th with Soul Victus next Sunday. So I appreciate everybody for being here, as always. If you have missed an episode, you can check them out on my Twitch VODs, or you can go to youtube.com/@naturalchaosdm, and they are uploaded there in a semi-timely fashion. But I love all your faces, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.